We back. I don't know what Beestinger doing though. He live right now. I just hit him in his chat and told him to email me so I can send him the link. So let's see. Y'all saw that short I just put up of Rosenberg talking about our childhood? Can nigga dox my real name? Dad! What, buddy? Look at this red card. Motherfuckers didn't believe me that we grew up together. What? And we family. Mommy! You need my email. Hold on. I'm about to put it in the chat. Yeah, she needs my Can you get somebody to write a letter or something? What? Hold on, let me turn my mic on. I just put my email. I don't know what's going on with Beestinger. I don't know, man. We might just have to go to our regularly scheduled program. Beestingers in the building. Protect the flag. Protect the flag at all costs.
Yeah. Shoot, we were over there, right? We were over there at the other jam. You know what I mean? We were vibing. We were getting to get into something. But let me get into this real quick, yo. Rim TV.
There you go, there you go.
Check it. I'm going to email you, right? Listen, y'all. Rim TV want to interview me on his channel. Rim TV, check it, brother. Won't you like...
Yo, what's good, what's good?
I don't know if you could go on your live now, whatever, brother, but listen, man, I'm going to do this for you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this for you, bro. Like, yo, man, won't you call up to my show, we kick it and vibe, and then we'll try to set up a time where I can, like, go onto your show. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Facts. On the other channel, before we got bumped off, yo, we was vibing with the likes. So can we get the likes up? Facts. You know what I mean? We need to show everybody that Beestinger is live. You know what I mean? Rem TV says he's live now. Can I call into the show? Like, how we do this? How we do this, bro? Is there a link?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen, y'all, we gonna do this real quick. We gonna go over there really quick. We gonna say hi, because we're live right now. He's live too. Listen, man, I'm live now. What's the number I'll call now? Right. All right, y'all. What's the number, y'all? Facts. Listen.
I don't have a number.
Hold up, Rem TV. Hold up. My
Check my
computer's
email so I
acting
can
up
send you
over
the link.
here. It's a whole fact, but I'm gonna give you the number right now.
Oh man. Are you ready to get stung by laughter? Welcome to Ron Beestinger Savage YouTube Hydra Distillery. Dive into a world where comedy is as sharp as a bee sting, and every episode promises a wild ride of outrageous fun. You know what I mean? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh man, from fly slipping sketches to knee slapping stand up, Ron's got bars that will leave you rolling on the floor. Oh
That's
man,
why I gave you my email. You never
hold on
did.
to your funny bone, cause things are getting crazy. Each video is a roller coaster of unexpected laughter and downright insane. Let's go, Beestinger. Come on. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and prepare for comedy adventure.
What's the number? I call in right now, nigga.
Yo, really? It's like that? Facts. It's like that, y'all. Listen. I don't know who over there is messing with the spirits. But bro, I promise you, I did not touch nothing. I'm on my laptop. I just had the number and I was getting ready to give it to homeboy. You know what I mean? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's a whole fact. Listen, man, you got a pen? Take the number down, cause I can't
nigga.
get into my thing, man. It's a whole fact. I don't know. The number's 347-542-8473. I'm trying to put it into the thing. You know what I mean? It's 347-542-8473. Let me take it off for do not disturb. I don't want nobody to call except for Rem TV. That's a whole fact. I will hang up.
Damn, nigga, he gave me a motherfucking number that don't work.
On you. You know what I mean? I will seriously hang up. Disconnected. That's a whole fact. Y'all can check it out right now. We had 1,200 views and before they Malcolm X'd me. You know what I mean? They know. They know we lit. They trying everything possible.
I'm calling
everything possible.
Call from. Yo, Ron. It's me, Mitch. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, shorty, didn't I tell you?
Yo, Ron, this Rem TV. Not even answering. Yo, Beestinger. What's up with you, buddy? How you been? Yeah, man. I can send you the link through the email, or if you come in the chat now, I'll put the link in, and you can just come right up. If you got Restream, I think you can connect it, but that's what I'm saying. I can send you the link. I can send you the link, and you can yeah. Hold on. You said official hip hop movement? Definitely. My audience definitely been waiting all day to hear this. Yeah, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to interview you, because I don't even know if you know my story. My mother was a victim of, and I'm a product of it. So it's good that I could tell your story. No, you said officialhiphopmovement.com, right? You said officialhiphopmovement.com. I'm at Gmail, right? Alright. Official hip hop movement. Alright, I'm sending it to you right now. Yeah, yeah. No, they can see you. They're gonna be able to see you. I just sent it in your email. I'll put you on Pharaoh and I'll call you when it's done. All right. Take it out. All right. It'll be there shortly. I just sent it. Yeah. I just sent it. Official hip hop movement at gmail.com. All right, well, look, just come to my live and I'm going to put the link in the chat, and all you got to do is click it. Just come over to the live and I'm going to put the link in the chat. All right. Once you get in the chat, just say something in the chat and let me know that you're there so I can put it in there. REM TV. REM TV. Definitely. Believe it or not, my channel wasn't that big at the time, but I was one of the people that spoke out against Hassan. Like when y'all went on Doggy Diamonds, no, not Doggy Diamond, Behind the Bar. I spoke out on that. You find it? I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. And all you gotta do is just click the link. Right. Once you get to the chat, just let me know you in the chat. Just type something like "What's up" or something, so I know you there. I know. I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. I just put the link in the chat. All you gotta do is click it. Yo, yo. He came in and left. You gotta click the link again. You left back out. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Can you hear me?
All right, listen, man. We gotta turn this over like this. We gotta turn the camera over here because I want y'all to see this. You know what I mean? Listen, man. How we do this? Can y'all see? Subscribers, can y'all see? It's about my subscribers. It's a whole fact.
Right. Right.
All right, man. Listen, man. Let's get this popping right now. You know what I mean?
Beestinger, the Stinger is in the building, y'all. And this was requested by my subscribers. This was
His
requested.
subscribers, they wanted me on here. I don't know. I hope they're not trying to Malcolm X me.
No, never that. Never that. I would never let that happen. Never that.
What's up, man? What's popping, man?
I see you've been live non-stop killing them.
Oh man, we on a vibe tip right now. You know what I mean? Listen, man, that clown Hassan Campbell, he started it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He went on Vlad TV and was like, oh, Beestinger recanted his Bambaataa story. I'm like, yo, hold up. Who told you that? Just because I said I had a fake ID, I recanted the story? What happened? Why don't you tell about your mother's boyfriend that had his way with you? Won't you talk about that, Hassan Campbell? Facts.
Oh wow! I thought it was his brother.
Listen, man. So many people been up. Listen, man. So many people been up in Hassan Campbell's hole. We don't stop counting.
So is it true that he stole your story?
That's a whole fact, my man. That's a whole fact.
He did.
That's a whole fact. Like, listen, man. Listen. The brother told me, like, listen, man. He came to Harlem, and we was on the bench chilling, and we were kicking it, and everything I told him, he went on his channel and told his subscribers, like, as if it was him. You know what I mean, bro? I just told you that. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, is this dude crazy or what? You know what I mean? I mean, everything I told him. You know what I mean? He come up with his own, he want to change a little something and add his name in it. What?
So
all of a sudden, he's doing it. Yo, son Campbell is a clown. That's a whole fact, yo. Listen, man, he told me to stay out his way and off of YouTube. And I did that because I had other things that I was doing. I wasn't really into YouTube. You know what I mean? I was doing the Child Victim Act and I was doing other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. And I respect you for that. I respect you for getting that act across because it got a lot of people convicted, believe it or not. All the people in the back, this is Ron up here. There's other people trying to come up. I don't even know who these people is.
Nah, we ain't trying to have other people come up.
Yeah, I'm not having nobody else up. But yeah, let's get this started. My first question is, how did you link up with Zulu Nation? Like, how did you join?
Listen, man, DJ Jazzy J. He had went with this girl that lived in my building, and I had a crush on her little sister. I used to go up there every day, and that's how, you know what I mean. I got involved with the Zulu Nation through Jazzy J. You know what I mean? And if those other two people would tell it, they would sit there and tell you, oh, he got down through Bambaataa. Them other two people are clowns. They don't know nothing but hearsay. They don't know nothing. This whole 2016 story is a sham. You know what I mean?
Right.
People need to be arrested behind this because they tried to Malcolm X the Zulu Nation. Those people need to be arrested. Facts.
So it wasn't Bambaataa that you originally joined through.
No.
Was it?
No. But them people making people believe this. Huh?
How did y'all connect?
How did I meet Bam? Damn, how did I meet Bam? Like everybody used to come up to Castle Hill. You know what I mean? And people used to hang out on my terrace, the Zulu Nation. You know what I mean? And one day Bam came with them, you know, up to the terrace and whatnot. And that's how I met. That's how I met him. You know what I mean? But before then, I was hanging out with Jazzy J, and I met the Zulu Nation through Jazzy J. That's how I met the Zulu Nation.
Oh, okay.
Council. You know what I mean?
Right. So you went in through somebody else, and you met Bam through that. That's what you're saying?
That's a whole fact.
Okay.
Yo,
okay.
Can we get the lights up? Facts. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
How did you get started with fighting to get the law changes? You know that law change.
Listen, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? I had contacted the New York Daily News, but the other guy, we ain't gonna say no names. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to give them no shout, but you know who I'm talking about. I was on his show, his channel. He interviewed me for the whole Bambaataa thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
We ain't trying to give that clown no type of nothing on my show. You know what I mean? Them niggas threatened me. Them niggas harassed me. Them niggas took me to court so that I can't tell the people what I'm telling them now. He's a whole clown. And the other one is a whole clown.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
So you go through you get in the Zulu Nation, you know, you meet Bam. How long was this going on? And how did it affect you?
The what? The what?
You know, your relationship with Bam. How long did it go on? You know, how did it affect you? Your life? What effect did it have on you?
I'll answer the part of how it affected me. It affected me because I always wanted to know why me. Yo, Duke, you're done. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get rid of this Duke. Hold on. That's a whole fact, yo. Niggas think I'm playing right now.
Yeah, it's always
Star, sexy Star, do me a favor. Put Duke in timeout for 24 hours.
And all my mods, make sure everybody's being respectful in the chat. For real, this is a serious interview. So Hassan takes your story. How did did y'all meet face to face and you told him your story?
Yeah, we met face to face, and this was I believe this was after he came out on Star Show or something. I don't remember, but I do remember us on the bench talking, and I told him a lot of stuff. And he went and went on his channel and said things that I told him that he never knew nothing of. And I could tell you one of them was the book that he trying to act like he's seen. The nigga ain't never seen no book because that book don't even exist. Facts.
Oh, wow. So this legendary book, the black book that he keep talking about, it never existed?
No, it exists, but he never seen it. It don't exist now. That book has not existed in decades.
Was Hassan around when you?
And Hassan, listen, Hassan Campbell sat there and made everybody believe that it was a photo book full of pictures, of guys. That's a whole lie. That's a whole lie.
Wow, wow. And when you guys were you know, when Hassan confronted you on behind the bar, and he asked you about, you saying that he stole your story, why didn't you you know,
When I was when
confront
I
him
was
about
doing the interview on listen, when I was doing the interview on Behind the Bar, it's like I couldn't. And Behind the Bar knows this. Even before he had Hassan Campbell come up there, whatever, I couldn't hear Behind the
it?
Bar. I was in a location where the internet kept buffing. I couldn't hear nothing at all. And I told him that even before Hassan came on. I told him that the
Did you
thing was
know Hassan was
buffing
going to
and I
be on
couldn't
there?
hear. Huh?
Did you know Hassan was going to be on the panel?
Nah, I didn't know. I didn't know. And the crazy thing is, I had just finished taking my pills, and when I took my pills, I was calm. That's what the pills do. They calm you down. They relax you. You vibing. You know what I mean? So I at that particular time, well, I'm on my meds. So I wasn't. I wasn't prepared for no type of confrontation. I couldn't give it to him the way I wanted to give it to him because one, I couldn't hear. Two, I was on medicine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. And I actually did a live stream on it, speaking out against Behind the Bar and Hassan Campbell because I didn't like that. I think Behind the Bar should have, done more to mediate.
Yeah, man, he's a whole clown, man. He's a whole clown, yo. You know what I mean? And my thing is, I would never, ever, ever, ever go on Behind the Bar show again in my life. That's a whole
Yeah,
fact.
I wouldn't either. And I want to clear this up because, like you said Hassan said that you recanted your story and went back to Zulu Nation. Is
No,
that
no, no,
true
no, no,
that
no.
you?
He said, I took back the Bambaataa story. That's what he said.
Yeah,
He
he
said nothing
also
about
said
the
that
Zulu
you
Nation.
rejoined them.
He never said
He
nothing
also
about
said,
the Zulu Nation, I don't think.
but is that true that you rejoined the Zulu Nation?
That's a whole fact, 100%. You know what I mean? I never left the Zulu Nation. I only said I left the Zulu Nation because I was upset. It was like, what? I left. What? That's the type of vibe
Yeah.
that I was on. I never left the Zulu Nation. That's a whole fact. Stop listening to those two people. Like, for real. They don't know nothing. They don't know
So
nothing, man.
are you still
They
in
only know
contact
what
with?
they only know what I tell them. They're looking real stupid right now, especially in a courtroom. They be looking real stupid because their whole thing is hearsay. To me, they totally messed that case up. I got a surprise
So
for everybody.
do you
I
still
got a surprise for
contact?
everybody.
So do you still speak or contact them? Are you still in communication with them?
But say that again.
I said, are you still in contact with Bam?
Listen, man, I haven't talked Bambaataa in decades, bro.
Okay, okay, right. So
You know what I
when you
mean?
was going back and forth with Cigar
Yo,
and
yo,
Layla
yo, don't
Williams,
mention, yo, don't mention those names.
all
Facts.
right, well,
I will go back and do my show. I told you. Facts. Don't
you
mention
didn't
those
say that.
people. Don't. Oh, well, I was talking to my chat
You
too.
didn't.
Don't mention those. Don't mention those names ever to me. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah, listen. If I had my wish would be that they will be locked up today. Facts.
right. Because I did videos on that too, and I actually went back and forth with Layla about that because I felt like they were trying to.
Yo, make up another name, bro.
All right, well, I went back and forth with one of them, and because I felt like they were taking advantage and trying to bully me.
They was bullying me. I'm glad you seen that. I'm glad you
Right.
seen that.
Yeah, I felt like they were just trying to capitalize off of it, and they really didn't care.
They were trying to capitalize off of it. That's why they wanted me to be out the way so they can run with a story that they know nothing of. They go by hearsay. They go by
Right,
hearsay. For God's sakes, one of them didn't even know what the Zulu Nation was. For God's sakes,
right. And
wait till
before
a
I
judge. Wait till a judge hears that.
and before I
They're
get
done. They're done. They're over.
that stuff that you said the other week about Diddy, you was playing, right?
What?
When that stuff that you said about Diddy,
What I say?
you said that for the right amount of money, you would be Diddy sex slave and you would touch your toes and all this stuff.
Listen, for the right money, my nigga, I will make P. Diddy come. Facts.
So you were serious.
Listen, let the nigga break me off something.
So you said you have children, right?
Yeah, man.
Did you know the attention that you got from this whole situation, did it affect them in any way?
My kids don't even pay this stuff no mind. That's a whole fact.
So it
My
had no
kids,
effect on them.
nah, my kids are grown, man. They in their 20s. They got their own lives. They got their own thing. You know what I mean? They're not paying
Right.
this no mind. They're not paying this no mind.
All right, that's good. Did you ever see Hassan around Bam?
I gotta say that for court, bro.
Oh, so there's actually a case going to go on.
If there is, I mean, I gotta save it for court. I'm about to light the courtroom up. Facts.
But
I'm
did the
going to
deadline
light
come
it
after that?
up with the truth.
But wasn't there a deadline?
No, that one is over. There's supposed to be, according to them, some type of case. I don't know. I don't follow it. I'm not impressed because I know it's a bunch of bullshit. That's a whole fact.
Okay, okay. Because I remember in the beginning, the whole court situation, and I did hear you say this. You didn't want to go to court, but so you changed your stance on that.
I want the court to know what those people did to me
Okay,
and how it affects the case.
right, right.
Bro, I'm going to light that courtroom up with nothing but the truth. I got audio for the court. I got posts. I got audio. I got everything.
As you should. As you should. So you say you never left Zulu, right?
Listen, if I was a lawyer to the case, trust me, them niggas would not be talking. Facts.
Right.
You messing up my case.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I
That's a
understand. I
whole
understand.
that's a whole fact. Who does that? Who does that? They want to be known so bad.
Right,
Known
right.
off of hearsay. What do you know? Nothing.
And I
How
got
do you
respect.
know people are not? How do you know people not? How do you know people's not lying and you spreading lies?
True, true. You know, I'm not gonna. Even though I don't agree with you going back to Zulu Nation or you never left, I still respect the fact
Listen,
that
listen, listen. The Zulu
you know,
Nation did not know. Listen, Ren. The Zulu Nation did not know nothing of this. That's a whole
so
fact.
they were unaware.
They were unaware. Facts. Totally.
Okay.
Only the privileged knew. You know what I mean? And the Zulu Nation Council was not privileged to none of this. They heard stuff. You know what I mean? But listen, man, I can't speak for them. All I know is I'm telling you, those two people are nothing but chronic liars.
Right.
All in the name of publicity, trying to get your clout up.
Right. When you was on behind the bar, you had the chance to like really shut Hassan down. But when he said something about, you know, you saying he took your story, you you denied it. And that
What
kind of
happened?
messed things. I said when you were on behind the bar and Hassan said something about you taking his story, I mean him taking his story, your exact words was I never said that.
Play that for me, because I ain't never say nothing like that.
All right, hold on. Let's see. You did, Beestinger.
I said what?
You did.
No,
When
what
he
did I
asked,
say? Say it again.
he said something about confronted you about you saying that he took his story, and your exact answer was I never said that, and that
No,
made him.
no. He asked me something else that I never said. Not that. He asked me something
It
else.
was that. It was that. It was
You got
that.
to play that. You got to play that, bro.
All right, hold on. Yeah, because I don't like behind the bar. It seems like he's an opportunist,
He is an opportunist.
and I don't like the way he did that.
He's not. Everybody want to be.
There you
Everybody
go,
want
right
to call
there.
them. Everybody want to call themselves journalists.
He said you have my permission to play my content.
What happened?
I said behind the bar is in the chat right now, and he just told me I have permission to play the content. Hold on.
He said you got
Money from
permission.
Africa been bought.
Yeah. So
Yo, them niggas talking about killing you. This is what Wolf. He done told the whole world that Africa Bear about to hurt him, cried all over the internet. He said, yo,
behind the bar, you know the time mark. I don't want to have to play the whole goddamn thing. I really don't like that.
I'm telling you what it
Now,
was. It was some. It was another question.
now I know it for a fact, B Singer, because I was making videos defending you, and
Oh yeah,
I'm not
because
gonna
you
lie,
was.
when he
I
asked
couldn't.
you that and you said I never said that, it
Nah,
made
you
me
gotta
look
play.
good.
You gotta play that, bro. Cause I know it was stuff that he was saying. I couldn't hear him. I couldn't hear him because it was going in and out. So maybe I misunderstood what he was saying because it was going
I
in and
know.
out, in and out.
My bitch would be
Yeah, I don't like how that went down, man. I think that was crazy. I gotta find the exact spot.
about I stole your life. You
There we
said
go.
I stole your life. That's what you're saying in the video crying, you bitch
I
ass
never
nigga.
said you stole my life. I didn't hear those words.
Your exact words was I never said you stole my story in my life.
No, he said
See,
my life.
right? He was talking about the story though.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you was talking
The
about
whole
my life.
situation. But
How did he steal
let's
my
get
life?
it.
Yeah, but it didn't really look
How did he
good.
steal my life? He didn't steal my life. He stole my story, not my life.
Let's get
Bang,
it.
bang,
Let's
bang.
get it straight.
Nigga,
You
you
ain't
broke
nothing
down
but
crying,
clarity,
talk
bro.
about I stole your life. You said I stole your life. That's what you're saying in the video crying, you bitch
I
ass
never
nigga.
said you stole my life. I didn't hear those words. I never said you stole my life. I ain't hear those words. Bro,
Facts.
don't
I
put
Said
took
you
words in
stole
my
my
advantage.
mouth or
I
try
story.
to
took
change the
advantage.
narrative.
I said
That's
you
what you
stole
should
my
have said.
story. I said you
That's
stole
what
my
you
story, not my life.
right. And behind the bar, I'm gonna tell you to your face, bro. That shit was fucked up, bro. That shit was highly fucked up. You said I'm the only person who held Ryan accountable.
That nigga didn't hold me accountable for nothing. Behind the bar, you're a clown. You're not a journalist. I don't know what you are. You
Be
know what I
honest
mean?
with you, you was playing the all sides.
Yup.
1 minute you on her side, 1 minute you on this side. That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, man. That's a whole fact.
And I was fucking with you before that shit.
I will never go on his show, ever.
Now that's Beestinger echoing. You gotta
Huh?
turn the whatever you playing off of after that. I mean, besides on your phone, it's echoing.
Oh, it is? All right, hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold up. I got you. Hold up.
Right. So, how old was you when you and Bam start having your relationship?
Um, I was 15. Um, but people that I hung around with and stuff like that and hung out with and going to the parties and getting into the parties, everybody thought I was 18. That's the tip that I was on when I was younger. I wanted to be older. You know what I mean? So I presented myself older because I wanted to get into the parties. You know what I mean?
Right. And so did you used to go to his house or where
I went to his house the first time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And all the other times was at my house.
Oh, okay. Wait, you had your own house?
I mean, well, my parents' house. My bad.
Oh, they weren't home, were they?
Nah.
Okay. See, he had ID. That's it. Look, man, I don't know all that. I don't know all that. But that still don't take away from the fact that what you did, bro. That shit was fucked
Huh?
up. No, I'm talking about behind the bar. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Are you playing the YouTube in the background?
Nah, I got it on the speaker. That's the only thing
Oh,
that's playing.
yeah, because there's an echo.
I don't know where the echo's coming from.
That's what I'm saying. Are you still playing the YouTube on top of this?
Um,
Are you
I got
watching
the
it on something else?
no, I got the speaker plugged up into into my thing, my this, and that's it. That's the only thing that's playing. I don't get it.
Yeah, because it's echoing for some reason.
You sure it's not coming from your end? Cause it ain't coming from over here. Ain't nothing echoing over here.
No. Oh, wait. Let me see.
I mean, bro, we correct over here. It's a whole
Yeah,
fact.
it's not. I didn't do anything besides holding accountable. The way you did it was some sucker shit, bro.
Yeah, the way he did it was some sucker nonsense, man. That's why I can't deal with him, man. For real. He's not respectable. He's not a journalist. You know what I mean? I don't he's like a YouTuber, like trying to start beef. You know what I mean? He's jealous.
And
You know what I mean? He comes over here, you know what I'm saying, so people can know that he's in the chat so that they can subscribe to his corny ass channel.
I remember Hassan accusing you of taking a bag.
Listen, I ain't never take no bag in my life from Africa Bambaataa. Nigga, I am the bag. That's a whole fact right there. I'm the bag.
Right. That's what's up. And Somebody in the chat asked did the Zulu Nation help you with your music a few years ago
Nah.
when you started?
Uh-uh. I did my music totally on my own.
That's cool. That's what's up. Because I seen you had your music on VO or Vivo,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. On Vivo.
Yeah. You get paid off the royalties, right?
Yep.
It was echoing like a motherfucker.
It's not coming from here, bro. I ain't even got nothing on but the speaker.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's the speaker.
Nah, I play the speaker all the time over here.
Hold on, let me try something.
Listen, in my chat, can we get the likes up? That's a whole fact, man. Let's get this video out. You know what I mean? Man, we doing a interview. I said I wasn't doing interviews.
Let me test something out. Ron, turn your camera off real quick.
My camera? So
Yeah,
disconnect?
turn it just for a second.
All right, hold on. Let me see how you do this.
Oh, you just did it.
Like that?
Hello?
You said turn the camera off?
Yeah, the echo is coming from you. It's coming from you
All right.
somehow.
What just happened?
On your phone, did you close like the actual YouTube tab when you click the link?
Oh, let me see.
And I think it's that speaker because you're playing it off the speaker. So yeah, see, when he leaves, the echo goes away. I think it's because he's playing it off the speaker. And behind the bar, if you still here at the end of the interview, you're more than welcome to come up and tell your side of the story. 'Cause I remember when my channel was smaller and you stopped by to show love. But then once that shit happened with Hassan and that all that shit that, especially when you backed him, bro. One thing motherfuckers don't realize is there's real victims out there whose pain he's actually paying with. And my mother is one of those people. And if you had saw the look of disgust on my mother's face when I showed him to her, I didn't do anything besides hold him accountable. You're welcome. Don't get mad, bro. The way you've been going about it, it seems like it's more like you trying to capitalize on it. And if Beestinger is telling the truth about him not knowing that Hassan was going to be up there, that makes it even worse. Because that means you ambushed him. I don't know if he's coming back. But you more than welcome to come up and tell your side of the story. I don't think Beestinger coming back. Let me know. I'll put the link in the chat for you. I'll put it in right now. But you got to cam up before I let you in, so I know it's really you. There was like 7 fucking people that hit the link that I never fucking seen before. I can't see your face. Oh wait, there, Beestinger back. Beestinger, you mind if behind the bar? Come up
Who?
behind the bar.
Yeah, he could come up.
Yo,
Salute.
turn your camera on real quick so I know it's you.
Yo, salute. This behind the bar. What's going on?
But no, I know your voice. Yeah. Now, what'd you say?
Now, it seemed like you had some questions. You said I ambushed them on my panel.
You did, nigga. You did.
Facts.
Facts. That's a whole fact. Let's go in at one behind the bar, y'all. Facts.
All right. So if you go back to that show, it was never an interview for Ron Savage. I was talking about him and he hit the link. So it can never be an ambush. And you have to remember, Ron was excited to talk to Hassan. If you go back to the
I
beginning,
wasn't excited to talk to that nigga. Nigga, I was respecting your show. I was respecting your show, my nigga. Don't put words in my mouth. That's a whole fact.
To the interview,
nigga, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Hassan Campbell. I'm not a fan to none of you niggas. That's a whole fact, my nigga. I'm a whole vibe myself. Don't you ever in your life say that I was a fan or happy to talk to Hassan Campbell. That nigga is nobody to be happy to talk to.
Let me say something.
That nigga must be crazy.
Whether it was an ambush or not, coming from the perspective of somebody from outside the government, one, it looked like you was trying to capitalize on it. Two, I think you should have did more to regulate.
How can I regulate something if he claims that he cannot hear me and his robots and he's on his medications and everything like that? What are we talking about at the end of the day? If you go back to the interview, he was I can't hear you. It's a bad echo, bro. I'm gonna try to come back later. I can't even do this.
Yeah, Beestinger, you got to turn that speaker off.
All right, I'm out.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, we doing our own.
All right, so
like when you add up the whole situation, to me and everybody else, it seemed like you just being an opportunist.
All right, so let's go back to what we are as content creators. If you're not on here trying to capitalize and have your video do as much numbers as possible, you're actually on here for the wrong reason. So if I'm able to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone by having an epic show, because I'm the only person to ever have, besides when they met each other outside in real life with Son Nutter, I'm the only person, content creator on YouTube, that was able to have both Ron Savage and Hassan Campbell on the same panel. And if you was in my position, you would make sure, well, you should want that to happen as well. You want to be able to make history and have that conversation happen. So everything is proof in the pudding as far as what I'm talking about. I don't have to lie.
I understand capitalizing, but if it's going to like make my integrity look bad, it ain't worth it.
We can't. When we talk about integrity, what are we talking about? We're talking about Ron Savage, the man with no integrity. You're seeing this 57-year-old man online making a mockery off of being allegedly being molested. You just said that your mother is a victim of that, and I'm so sorry that had happened to her. And you said your mother looked at him as disgust as well. So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me that you mean to tell me about morality and everything like that with a guy like him that's making fun of child molestation? And you talk about morals with me. What about this man that's twice our age? You like you're about my age in your 30s. This man is in the damn near 60 years old enough to be our parent. So what we talking about morals at the end of the day? This guy is online talking about he wanted P. Diddy for the right price and everything like that.
But
So he never learned anything from a child because he sucked deep for hip hop at allegedly whatever teenage age that he was, right? Let's just say he was 16 or 17. At 57, he's still going to suck deep for hip hop. So I'm supposed to have sympathy for him?
But I understand what you're saying, but come on, bro. We all know that he ain't all the way there.
So if you're not all the way there, what's the purpose? Respectfully, I don't want to even raise my voice to you because I have no issue with you. Even though you may not like how I do my content, that's fine. But you're talking about how he is mentally. So you shouldn't even have him on your panel. So technically you're doing the same thing I did, taking advantage of somebody that's mentally ill.
I'm not taking advantage of him because I think if he is a victim, which he is, in my eyes, he should have somewhere to tell his story where people aren't making fun of him, disrespecting him, or bullying him.
His story is not credible. You and I both know he's not credible, but you have a soft spot in your heart for him. You want to be professional, but me, I like to be more realistic than professional. So I'm going to be here and I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm not going to play around with him and there's real victims out there. Absolutely not. Him and Hassan are victims. You know what I'm saying? What makes Ron get a pass, but you don't give Hassan a pass? You make a lot of content about Hassan and you hold Hassan accountable as you should.
Actually, I've held Beestinger accountable about the Zulu Nation shit.
Okay, so and as you should. So I'm holding him accountable and I'm giving him that tough action. I'm not pussyfooting around with him. I'm being serious with him, even though it may seem like it's trolling, but it's truth to everything that I do here. There's no reason for me to lie on that man. If that man sat here and told the world, because I've done my research, I've been watching this story for many years now, and he told the world that he manipulated and tricked everybody in Zulu Nation, then told everybody that he was an adult. He went downtown in New York City and got a fake ID with his picture on it that said that he was born and he was born at a certain year that made him at that time in that year of age. So you mean to tell me this man tricked all these people that he went down on and sucked off and got anal down with all type of stuff and tricked these people, and then 40 years later plays the victim? He's only
something happened to him.
What's that?
You can tell something happened to him. Look at, you on medication. You're not all the way there. Something traumatized him.
But it was of his own will. That's what I'm trying to say. This the guy that actually invited these people in his home and went over there over and over and over again, oiling himself up and everything like that. Like, I can't play this game on REM TV. I can't do it, bro.
You said you knew Hassan wasn't a victim, but when you was pushing to get to that 10,000, you was sticking up for the nigga.
Yes, I was sticking up for him after a while, but once everything comes together and I found out this guy is as a fraud, the more he talked, the more I was getting disgusted with him. As soon as he opened his mouth, he contradicts himself. And that's why I had to fall back from the guy. Because he's a liar too.
Come on, you knew from the very beginning.
Yes, and at the same time, I thought that at the time, but I was wrong. But at the time, I thought that he was being bullied at the time. I thought people online was bullying him at the time. But when I found out that he's the one that's the shit starter, that's a whole different story. But I'm not going to sit back and take up for him. You're right.
You were doing videos before that, though.
What you mean?
You were doing content on Hassan before y'all linked up.
Most of my content about Hassan has nothing to do with molestation. It just has something to do with everything around that. I don't really talk about him with him being.
Yeah, but if you watch it, come on, man. Everybody knew his story.
Yeah, but like I said, when I made content about Hassan, it was never really about him being molested. If you notice it, that's most people.
I would respect it more if you just was like, look, man, I was building my channel. It's good content. I'm building my channel.
I mean, that's the obvious right there.
Say that shit is what makes it look so fucked up.
But that's the obvious part, though. I'm not denying that. That's the obvious part, and this is why a lot of people make content on him. That's the reason why you make content on him for so many years, because you know that it gives a boost. What's that?
It's only my second year.
So if you've been making content on somebody for 2 years, that's still a lot of content. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Right. So it helps
And
build
I
the channel at
actually
the end of the
have
day.
a reason, a legit reason.
Okay.
That's my mother paying he capitalizing off of.
Every time I make content, I'm trying my best to make the shit go viral, make the video go viral, get views and subscribers. Like, this is what we're here for as content creators, right? We don't know these people personally.
You ain't got to play both sides though. Like, you be playing both sides. Like, 1 minute you down with Hassan, next minute you down with Zip. Coming from outside the bubble, you know how that look?
Hey, yo, there's no friends on YouTube, bro. I'm not friends to none of these people. I'm not friends to Zip. I'm not friends to Hassan. I'm not friends to none of these people. I'm here to go ahead and grow my channel. What's the problem?
That's your friend.
Nah, never that, man. Ain't no friends over here. That's one of my slogans on my channel. Ain't no friends on YouTube. You know how many times Hassan came and invited me out to go to his birthday party and want to do this and want to do that? I don't want to meet him in real life. Even that thing that happened with him with Derek C. Williams, that was a whole setup. He set up Derek C. Williams to go viral. I'm not going to be a victim to that. I know that Hassan Campbell is a playmaker.
Yeah, I
all
saw
those people
you put up the other day.
What I noticed with Hassan, all those people that he claims that he beefing with from 050 and all them guys,
yeah,
they talk behind the scenes, man. These guys are big play runners.
Buzz Gotti was on here the other day telling it.
And it's the truth. I didn't realize that at first. I
understand content is content, but I ain't willing to risk my integrity for it.
Right. So Hassan knows how to get in the algorithm. All he got to do is wait for like a rapper to die or some rapper's kids to die and go online and violate them. He knows exactly what to do to have people like me and you and whoever else make content about him. That's his whole spiel since he's been doing this for 7 years. So, we always fall for the trap at the end of the day because we benefit off of it as well. If a hot topic, if Hassan is outside of Bronx River Projects and he out there and he allegedly got shot or whatever, it's our job to cover the story.
That nigga ain't get shot.
I don't believe it anymore either. It don't make any sense. It don't make any. I have the original live when was supposedly live when it was actually happening so-called real time. I have it on my channel and I was screen recording it and all that shit.
For one, he never looked at the chat. For two, when have you ever seen a live stream stop and be able to start back up on the same live?
It doesn't make any sense at all. At all.
There was no blood. And from what I heard, that he had an appointment already to get the bullet taken out.
Wow. Yeah. I heard that
if
too.
You look at the bullet, it looks like it's rusted.
See, I didn't even look into that detail, but yeah, now that I think about it, that makes sense.
And the doctor has to give the bullet to the cop right away.
So what about people saying like that, like the gunshots was ring off on particular apps and everything like that? That people said that cops was called and everything like that. What do you say about that?
Yeah, he could have had somebody, shoot a gun off just to make the police report look legit.
True.
The one thing about Hassan is he's the king of opportunists.
Right.
And he'll go through great lengths to make shit look legit.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just telling you how it look, man. When you align yourself with somebody like that, knowing how he worked and how he get down, and then 1 minute you on Zip's side, next minute you on his side, it just don't look right to me, bro.
But you got to look at it from a realistic standpoint. If they're going back and forth for weeks and months at a time, and they have different disputes on one another, it depends on the scenario and how I look at it, how I would see whether this person was in the right or whether this person was in the wrong. A biased person is going to be on their person's side no matter what. So if I'm biased and I rock with Hassan, he can't do no wrong in my eyes to somebody that's biased or vice versa. So it may look like I'm flip-flopping or whatever, but I'm calling it how I see it. And the main reason why Hassan started dissing me at first is because when Zip with the Drip was tearing him up and ripping him up and roasting him online, I gave the vote and I was like, yo, this nigga Zip with the Drip is bodying Hassan. And nigga got mad talking about I got Zip nuts in my mouth and all types of shit. And that's how, the shit kind of went left with the nigga, because he's the type of nigga that he wants a bunch of yes men around him. You got to be 100% on his side. And if you
And that's what it
ever disagree with
sounded
him.
like you were doing at first.
So that proves to you that, you know, I wasn't all the way on his side, because sometimes I felt as though the nigga was dead ass wrong.
And then like when I see him on like your platform and China, what's the bull name?
China Brim.
050. Y'all let him control y'all goddamn panel.
Yeah. You know what? You know, there is times where, you know, sometimes, you know, that happens, or whatever the situation may be, because he'll threaten to leave and shit like that. Gang him up, get him down, leave. But, you know, it's a numbers game at the end of the day.
You
You
might
know,
realize that he only does that because y'all allow him.
right. Yeah. You know, listen, I'm not perfect, and I'm guilty of certain things, of maybe being a little bit on the fence on one side, but for the most part, I try to keep it neutral and shit like that. But when he start crying, talking about he leaving and shit like that, you know, sometimes I gotta, you know, can somebody down for a minute or two, but it don't make it right. But, you know, I ain't gonna deny it. You're right, it happened a couple times and shit like that. But
I'm just telling you how I make, you know, my perspective, because before my channel even hit 1,000, I don't know if you remember, you popped by and you know you showed love.
I've been subscribed to you for about 2 years now, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you was fucking with me before anybody knew who I was.
Yeah, and you made a diss video about me. I ain't never respond to you. You ain't see me make no diss video about you. You made your little diss video. I allowed you to get your view because I understand how this shit works, and you have the right. If you feel as though I'm
I
being
didn't just do
biased,
that.
you
I
have the
did
right to.
directly say something to you in your comments too.
And you know what? One time you left something in my comment, and I didn't know, because my mind, I be drinking when I'm live sometimes, and I didn't realize who you were until after my stream was over, and I clicked on your name and shit like that. So I said, okay, I know who you was, because I think I said something one time. I was like, yo, nobody never reports on what happens over here, and you wrote something like, nigga, I do, and I didn't put like this. I didn't put 2 and 2 together at the time until the stream was over. Then I realized who you were. But yeah, you know, you are one of the few people.
You was one of the first dudes that, you know, I respected, and then, you know, when that shit happened, I'm like, damn, you know, it just didn't look right to me, man.
Listen,
And
I
personally,
don't
I
blame
ain't
you.
really don't, you know, make my integrity look funny for nobody. You know, fuck them niggas.
Yo,
If the people, if my channel gonna grow, it's gonna grow because of me. And if, you know, if people like me, they like me. You know, you gotta understand that YouTube is fucking fickle. It's
right,
fickle.
right.
So I don't give a, you know, I don't care how the people feel. Long as I know my integrity is intact. And if the people rock with me, they're gonna rock with me regardless. And the ones that don't, you know, they wasn't ever here for me in the first place.
Yeah,
But I couldn't
I
align
agree.
myself with something like that. You know,
I agree. I definitely
I couldn't
agree.
look my mother in the eyes after aligning myself with somebody like that.
Right, and I don't blame you. You know, absolutely. You know, I don't. Me personally, you know, I don't know anybody in my family that's a victim of that. But you know, I can understand how you
I mean,
could.
it wasn't molestation. It was she was 13 and my dad was in his 20s.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm Brenda's baby. And then Zip took that and tried to say that my parents was cousins because I was killing that nigga. I was killing that nigga. I made Zip so fucking mad that the nigga told me he was gonna pull my hair. Because he got mad because when him and Ten Toes went back and forth, and did he go out and come back in? Yeah,
I
my
got a
bad.
phone call. My bad.
Yeah, me and Zip went back and forth because when him and Ten Toes was going back and forth, I made a video about it, and the only thing I said was, you know, that shit look like you look like a loudmouth coward. How you keep talking all this jail shit and how tough you is, and Ten Toes call you out and you tell him you gonna get your nigga out bill. You know, I ain't never seen another grown ass man tell him I'm gonna get my mans to fight.
Oh, I mean, let's be. Listen, I get what you're saying, but come on, let's be realistic. You know, I have no issue with neither one of them. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I would say this. I mean, if we're gonna be realistic, 10 toes down versus Zip with the drip. Come on, man. Like that's not even a fair fight. So I went. I wouldn't even want to see that. I wouldn't even want to see that. You know what I mean? That's damn near, that's suicidal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I understand that part, but you can't be on here talking about how you do this and you do that, and then somebody check your temperature on that shit, and you tell them I'm gonna get my mans.
Right. Exactly. But back to what you were saying though. I mean, this is kind of, I don't, if I'm getting too personal, that's deep. But what you said to me earlier was interesting. About your parents. You know what I mean? It's like out of that union, birth you. So it's like,
That's why I'm Brenda's baby. Everybody
yeah,
knows.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know how you look at your dad or whatever the situation is, but a blessing came out of that, even though that might sound crazy. The blessing was you at the end of the day. So it's not like that person was victimized against their own will. It's just, it is what it is at the time. You know what I mean? But
It was because my mom was a tomboy, and he knew. I guess I guess he knew when she flourished. I don't know what the fuck he saw in her, and she never had any boyfriends, and he took full advantage of that shit.
But that advantage end up being you, so it's hard to really even be mad at that situation. I mean that's
On
that
top of
story is
that,
a
he
bit.
wasn't in my life like that.
You know what somebody once said? I heard somebody say, like, somebody like their dad was in their life, right? And they was like on a podcast. He said, thank you, Dad. He said, all I needed was you to give me that little bit of drop.
Yeah,
Basically, give me that drop, which talking about, like, obviously his sperm or whatever, to give me the opportunity, a chance of this thing called life. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, you say your dad was in your life, but at the end of the day,
and my mom wasn't the only one though.
right. Okay, I see where you're going with this. All right, it's getting deep. All right, but
Got away with it.
But back to this thing, what I'm learning as a content creator, man. I learned the hard way. As opposed to, like, you're right, picking sides, and trying to ride with a particular person and be loyal to somebody that you feel as though that's gonna, in a sense, benefit your channel. And I had to learn that the hard way, as far as being biased. So you're right. You're absolutely right. You have the right to look at me sideways at the time where you felt as though I was being biased with Hassan sometime, because I was. But I lived and I learned from experience not to do that shit anymore, because ain't no loyalty on here. Because the moment you decide to have your own mind on here, they flip on you, So
I found loyalty. Me and Trip C's been rocking ever since we met.
Right.
And we outside, we real tight outside of this.
Right. I don't even know who that is, but that's another content creator?
Yeah, she the female that be on the panel most of the time.
Oh, okay. I gotta check you out more often. I don't know who that is, but it's very. Huh?
She was on the panel when you first came to the chat.
Okay.
I remember because it was too long ago.
It's probably a while ago. Yeah, forgive me for not remembering. But if you did find loyalty on that, you need to hold that tight, because it's very rare. I've met people who support me on this app, right? And they have more loyalty to me than any content creator I could think of. Like, these people that are loyal to me aren't even content creators for the most part. And if they are content creators, they became one because they was inspired by me. You know what I mean? Not that I met them as a content creator, but as you probably know, more than likely, everybody is an opportunist out here. That you called me opportunist earlier, but I can't really argue with you and say I'm not an opportunist, because at the end of the day,
opportunist, but
absolutely,
it's just your integrity, man. And you say a lot of people, was inspired by you. I was one of those people in the beginning.
Respect.
And so when I seen you do all that, I'm like, damn.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes as a content creator, man, I hate to use the word desperation, but I get at a point sometime where you're trying your best to become, get them big numbers and become, quote unquote, the next big YouTuber. That sometimes I did, sacrifice certain moralities because I'm trying my best to grow my channel. But at the expense of what? At the expense of my supporters not respecting me anymore? Is it really worth it at the end of the day? Probably not. You know what I mean? So I get it. I'm not debating you or anything like that, but You know, this trial and error of trying to grow our channel, man, is very, very difficult. You know, sometimes, like even when I did that bronze server shit, that was probably one of the stupidest things I did. But at the end of the day, guess what? It opened my eyes to a lot of things that I couldn't see because that didn't happen to me. A lot of people that I thought were supporting me jumped ship, and some of the people that supported me that was really loyal to me showed their loyalty twice as hard. So it became a gift and a curse, and it's a lesson that I had to learn in life. Like, all right, you know, that had to happen to me in order for me to get my mind right and to mature. You know what I mean? So it is
Right,
what
and
it is.
that's the next thing I was going to say. I was like, you know, that shit. Look at the shit that happened with 10 Toes.
Right,
They got you in some shit. They got you in some shit that could have been serious.
right, right,
Now, what if 10 Toes wasn't like one of them niggas like Zip that didn't learn their lesson from the time they did in jail?
right. Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit could have went
Listen,
all the way left.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And,
That's a
you
fact.
know, by
Yeah,
by him doing that 21 years and why he was doing it, we already know he's willing to go to the furthest extent if he has to.
exactly.
So, you know,
Exactly, exactly, and you know, I wasn't willing to crash out that day. Like I'm good. Like I'm somebody. You know, I'm a content creator, law-abiding citizen, and all that type of shit. So if you ever watch me, you never hear me representing nobody gang. You never hear me talking about no prison shit. If you know anything about Behind the Bar, you know that he's a family man, a truck driver, and a content creator. You know, do I come on here and pop my shit and roast people online? Absolutely, but you can never find any audio of me threatening anybody on this internet. You know, so you know, it is what it is. Like I said, yo, you know, sometimes you're going to take the L and, you know, it is what it is.
and the worst part is Hassan ain't willing to do none of this shit you was doing for him.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's blind loyalty sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I said, I learned that shit the hard way, you know, and it is what it is. And if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have changed it because, like I said, it made me more mature and made me think wiser and made me see the things and the people that was around me for what and who they really were. So it is what it is.
And if you look at it, like the nigga got a pattern. He link up with people that's willing to jump out the window, and then if they get big enough, he throw them under the bus.
Facts.
And that's exactly what he did.
Facts, facts.
Literally every person that he lines himself with, he builds them up to throw them under the bus.
Yeah, listen, no lies detected there. No lies detected there. You know, I heard you one time. You was live. I want to say like 3 weeks ago, and you was interacting with your children. And I guess you know you was. I don't even like using the word babysitting. Or you're a father. You're not babysitting, but you were watching your children. You were live, and you had to go out the stream and take care of your children, do what you have to do, and take care of your children until you was able to go back on your life. You remember that a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So Hassan, the type of guy like you could hear his, you know, children screaming in the background and doing all this type of stuff, and he would tell them to shut the f up and everything like that.
Right.
Like this guy has I don't even understand why people even to the point like there's a lot of people that still respect him. I had to learn that the hard way and all that type of shit. Like I don't get it. Like he claims to be a victim, but never ever did anything to give back to children. All he cares about, I got my own children to take care of. He never did anything for real victims. So it's like, man, it's all bullshit, man. And you know, when I hear guys like you respectfully look at Ron Savage as a victim, I just don't, I can't understand it. It doesn't really make sense to me. If I done my research and I proved over and over again that this guy is the reason why he's doing what he's doing on REM TV is because I had him on my channel a few weeks ago, and me and my peoples got on the panel. We got up his ass, paused, and held him accountable, and everything like that. And then he went on his channel and just started going crazy, telling everybody the truth, how he loved D, how gay he is, how this, that, and the third. We got him to live his
He
truth.
was saying some wild shit about Diddy the other day.
Man, he said some wild shit about
But
everybody.
I don't
He
know
says,
his story all the way. You know, I don't know his story, and it's mainly because, you know, his mental state. You know,
man, we could keep on using that as an excuse, man, but when is enough enough at the end of the day? When are we going to keep on saying that
yeah.
he could do
But
whatever he wants and we're going to
from what I
blame it
hear, I
on
heard that, you know, that's where they come from, you know, trauma from, you know, a situation with Bam.
yo,
But, you know,
trauma to me, Rem, is when somebody does something out of their own will. If this guy was being haunted down and beat and brutally R-word and everything like that, and was trying to get away, then I could sit back and count it. yo, Rem, you was
No,
one.
I heard him when he said, I wanted to be down.
Rem, we was all 15 one time, 16 one time,
I was fighting
17.
grown ass men.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like we've been that age before. Like we never been that. Like we wasn't born in our 30s. We wasn't born in our 30s. We wasn't born in our 20s. We all started off from scratch. We all went up from zero to elementary school to middle school to high school. Even in freaking elementary school, I knew better. Middle
But we
school, I knew
also
better.
all had that one person that we looked up to, and idolized.
Enough to
And
be gay for them though. Enough for them to turn you gay.
I couldn't. I ain't like nobody nothing that much.
That's
But
crazy. I understand that you are influenced by certain people that you look up to, but you that influence, and mind you, he grew up with both his parents. You hear him clearly talking about at his parents' house. He had a mother and a father.
Explain his story to me while you're here, because I don't know it.
This guy had a mother and a father. I think later on in life, I think his parents got divorced. I think when he was a teenager. So there's a story. Okay.
Yeah,
yo,
he was going in, but I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Everybody's on my phone. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
I can hear you.
Mic check, mic check.
I can hear you.
Yo. Mic check, mic check. Yo.
We can hear you, but he can't hear us. Well, come back in.
Mic check, mic check.
Restream like that when you're on the phone. And if y'all feel like this good content, hit that like button, share this video, support your boy, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. Behind the bar, go out and come back in. Can you hear me?
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Go back out.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on. Mic check. Push one in the live chat so y'all can hear me. I bet. So we just can't hear Rem for whatever reason. Rem TV. Maybe I should jump out and come back in.
You can hear me. You can hear me.
If I jump out, if you drop the link, I'll come back in. Mic check. All right, let me drop out. I'm gonna drop out and try to hit the link again. All right, Rem, if you can hear me, I'm gonna drop the link again. I'm coming right back.
If you're on his phone, that's probably why Restream be fucking up when it's on your phone. So y'all should have seen when Beestinger first got in here, it was like 7 people back to back trying to come up. I ain't never seen these people here a day in my life. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got an exclusive though, Rem. You got him to open up about his children. Nobody was able to ever have him talk about his children. You were able to have him open up. I wish you would have had elaborated more on his children, because he never answers questions about his children, but I'm sure his parent, his children must see what's going on with him, and I'm sure they're ashamed of him. His children were actually raised halfway in a foster home. There's a lot behind the story, bro. A lot.
He probably opened up to me because, I'm a child of a victim.
Okay, I got you. So there's a story out, right? This something that could be traumatizing. Ron's friends used to come over to his house and smash his mother when Ron was a teenager. This is all facts, what I'm saying to you right now.
How you know this? He said it?
Yes, he said it on Sanetta's platform. They was interviewing him and they was talking, and a gentleman was asking about, what happened with, his friends with his mom. So I had asked Ron that question when he was on my channel, and he says he doesn't want to answer that. He doesn't want to respond to that. But yes, so his friends used to come over to his house and smash his mother. Mind you, I want to know how old were his friends. He answered the question, but didn't want to get into detail for obvious reasons. But he was like, "Oh, um, I don't know how old they were. I don't know, man. They was probably 18 or 19, blah blah blah, trying to protect his mother." But this is
Yeah.
when Ron was a teenager that his friends used to come over and respectfully give his mother heavy D. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
he used to hear it and everything like that. So this ain't nothing I'm
It
making up.
makes it worse.
Yeah. That can be traumatizing, but
Yeah.
I don't see how it correlates to the molestation part. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. But if his story is true about Bambaataa, and then you add that on top of it, that should have fucked anybody up.
Yeah, and if those young boys were under 18, the real sexual predator was his mother. Think about it.
True.
Yeah.
And that makes that. See, that's what I'm saying.
See somebody in the live chat said facts. He said his mom was having sex with it. See, said what he said. Shout out to Sakina. That's my buddy right there. Facts. He said his mom was having sex with his mom. I think she said that wrong, but yeah, he said all this stuff, bro. So this ain't nothing like I have to listen. I won't come online and come on your panel and tell lies. Everything that I say on here or on my channel was something that he either said on a panel or something that I researched.
Yeah, I ain't saying you lying. I don't know his story.
Man, whatever questions you have about him, because like I said, I've been watching the story since he went on Star's platforms. Like names like Star and Lila Wills are triggers for him. So when you said Star's name earlier, don't say the name, don't say it. He's telling you
Yeah,
what
he
you can't say
definitely
on your own
went
platform.
off.
Makes sense.
Definitely went off, and he never said anything to me about it.
Right. Yeah, because those are the people that's holding him accountable. Layla Wills, Star, Behind the Bar. These are people that's holding him accountable. So he doesn't like when people come in here and tell him about himself. He'll tell you that.
He was bullying the shit out of him at first.
No, he'll tell you that back in 2016 when he accused Africa Bambaataa of these things. He says, that wasn't me. That was somebody else in my mind. I have different characters in my mind. He plays these mind manipulation games so people can feel sorry for him, man. Come on. We can't allow him to come on here and spew these lies. We can't do it.
Yeah, that too. But you still got taken into account and to account what all you just told me. That's enough to fuck up anybody's head.
Yeah.
The Bambaataa story ain't true.
When he was crying on Daily News, when he had that infamous picture of him crying,
yeah,
he claims that had nothing to do with Africa Bambaataa. The Daily News asked him, "What's the relationship with you and your mother?" And he got so emotional that he started crying because they brung up his mother. Because Ron haven't spoken or seen his mother, and I believe over a decade. She don't fuck with him at all.
Oh wow. I understand that too because me. I find my relationship with my mom a sensitive topic because I watched her get ridiculed. Motherfuckers literally told me I wasn't gonna make it. You feel me?
Your story is a testimony at itself. You know what I mean? Like it's
I actually had her up here.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that. See, I
Yeah.
tune into you every now and then, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch you that often, but I will start tuning back in. But I'm listening.
Yeah, I had her up here, and I found out some shit during that interview that I didn't even know.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I would love to watch that, man.
So,
And if it's still up, I would love to watch that.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking about doing is, trying to find a way to get her story out there because I feel like a real victim that's a woman can take Hassan down and actually be what he was supposed to be.
Yo, that sounds like a great idea. Unfortunately, with these sectors, man, like, and this is my personal, opinion. When you start to do things like bring your personal family into this thing, man, this sector of YouTube is so nasty that I would hate for your mom to be trolled online and shit like that. That's the only thing I would say.
That's one of the things I was worried about, and that's why I made it unlisted because of what Zip said. That shit he made up. You
Oh
feel me?
shoot! Wow. He
Yeah,
talked. I didn't know he spoke about your mom. I didn't know that.
yeah. He said he implied that my mom and my dad were cousins because if you think about the Friends of Baby story, I said that whole story is mine. If you minus and take out my parents being cousins, he took that and ran with that. Even though
Oh,
I clearly said minus and take out the prostitution part and them being cousins, he took that
right.
and flipped it. And he
Oh,
has a bigger crowd than me, and my videos didn't really get out there like that because my audience don't give a fuck about Zip.
right, right. The girl in the live chat, Sakina, right? She came on my panel when Ron was on there a few weeks ago, and she also held him accountable because Ron Savage laughed at all his supporters and said, "You guys been bamboozled. Y'all guys been
Right,
bamboozled. Africa Bambaataa never." Now he's going with the fact saying Africa Bambaataa never molested him. That's what his theory is. So he's backtracking everything that he said. He actually ruined the whole name of the Zulu Nation, ruined Africa Bambaataa's name and everything like that. And now he's backtracking it, but it's too late now. The damage is already done. So Sakina went on my platform and she was very upset with him. She's like, "Yo, because Sakina's also a victim of being molested when she was a kid. You know what I mean?" So she was like, "How dare you say that we've been bamboozled? I've been supporting you, Ron, for X amount of years, and you mean to tell me that you lied this whole time?" And Ron Savage was so nasty. Sakina started calling her all types of bitches and everything on my platform. This is all facts.
right. To be honest with you, I didn't even think Ron would come over here because I don't think he remember when he first told people that he went back to the Zulu Nation. I spoke out against it because I was one of the people that was defending him. And then when I found that out, I did a video on him, video about it, and he commented on it.
Hey yo, Ron is living the dream right now, bro. What I mean by that is that the fame that Hassan got, Ron
Yeah.
feels as though it should be him. So a month ago,
If
Ron
he
was
if he
at,
took his story, you know, he got a right to.
but think about even that
Mhm.
saying right there. Think about what you just said just now, right?
Let me ask you one question because you've been around longer than me, and you probably know a lot more. Have you ever seen any evidence or pictures of Hassan being around Bambaataa as an adolescent?
Not as an adolescent, no.
Has anybody ever came forward and vouched that they saw Hassan or with Bam as an adolescent?
No, but no, but I believe I heard Lord Jamar say that he's seen Bambaataa around Ron Savage as an adult. I
Right.
remember that part. Did you see that part?
No, I never seen that. I
Yeah,
knew Hassan wasn't a victim right away because of the way he acted.
right.
Like it took me till that interview to be able to talk about our situation with my mom. That's the first time I ever heard a lot of that shit.
Right.
I know how they supposed to act, and he was too loose with it, too happy, smiling, and everything.
How many times
You
we
know?
hear Hassan go online and threaten to rape men? How many times we hear that?
Right.
How many times
On
we
top
heard
of that,
Hassan Campbell go online and threaten to R-word children?
at least twice or
All right
once.
then. So let
And
go
I
ahead.
believe that's why he didn't take Bam to court because the truth would have came out
Do you
that
believe in Do you believe in Stockholm syndrome?
yeah, but Stockholm syndrome is when you're being held against your will.
Right. Is
Bam never
that
held him against his will, and he never coerced him.
some may say syndrome is somebody who protects their the person who victimized them. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Yep. So listen, man. At the end of the day, I mean, you have the right to feel how you feel and feel as though that Ron is a victim. But as much extensive research that I've done and the things that I heard him say and the things that I seen him do, I stand on what I say. You know what I mean?
That's what
He's
I'm saying.
definitely
Tell me, that's what we. we kind of got off track. That's what you was doing before we got off track.
Yeah, this guy. All right, back to what I was saying. I said so. Like you said he should feel that way if Hassan stole his story. But think
Yeah,
about what we're arguing about right now, as opposed to this is what you're basically saying, or and people in general. No, I'm the one who came out and said I got effed in the butt first. No, I came out and said it. No, it was me. It was me. No, it was me. So their feud is over something that's extremely obsolete. It doesn't even make sense. There's no point of that. Who cares who got died first or who got
they sound
after the butt
crazy.
first? That's besides the point. People get distracted by those little catty things that they be saying about who said who first. And oh, well, Hassan said it on Facebook, but he took it down less than 24 hours later. But when I went on Star, mine went viral. It's really catty, petty, immature statements that these guys are going back and forth about. Who gives a crap on who got touched first, or who gives a crap who broke the story first? As long as the story was broken, that's all that matters. So what's happening right now with Ron is that he wants to be famous. Ron has been wanting to be a rapper since he was a teenager. He's still rapping to this day at almost 60 years old with his trash bars talking about snacks in the night and I run my hood at 57 years old. So at the end of the day, this guy been rapping damn near his entire life and still ain't making it. He still has a dream of being a big rapper. So when he sees Hassan online bragging about the money that he making, the cars that he got, the places that he's able to go, his pond in his backyard, and then we look at Ron Savage and we see that he looks like he's in some type of tenement building with nasty curtains, with cat poop in his sink, nasty toilet, disgusting curtains, disgusting couch. Everything about his life looks like it's poverty, sad, and broken. You know what I mean? Ron is a freaking security guard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's his life. Probably
Yeah, I
making
never
about
looked at it that
40,000
way.
a year. Probably making about 40,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like he's looking at Hassan like, yo, that should be me. I should be the one with 400 and something thousand subscribers. I should be the one getting the money. I should be the one famous. It should be me. He's jealous of the success that Hassan received off of being molested, allegedly.
Yeah, true. I did think it was weird that he just came back and all of a sudden wanted to go at Hassan, and he had a chance to confront him. I don't know if you heard that part on your channel.
Oh yeah, when it was
That's
at
what made me
Katona
bring your
Park.
video up in the first place. I asked him, I was like, when Hassan said something to you about you accusing him of stealing his story, you denied it.
He was
But
afraid of
Hassan said
Hassan.
my life. But he basically said, life story, same thing.
Ron
And
Ron is
he said I
afraid.
never said that.
Ron is afraid of Hassan. So when Hassan told him 5 years ago to stay out his way, he actually complied. He didn't make any comments. He stood silent for 2 years because Hassan allegedly threatened him, saying, "Stay out my way or else." Basically saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna whoop your
Yeah, he said
ass."
he wanted to bust his head to the white meat.
There you go. So he spooked Ron to be quiet. That shows how much of a coward that Ron is actually. Ron is really a coward
Right.
because he made Hassan spook him off of allegedly speaking his so-called truth. Now all of a sudden he finds it the bravery to come out, and it's because a lot of people enable him. A lot of people babysit Ron and make it seem like he's a victim, and that's the problem, But here we are today. So right now, when Ron having 100 to 200 people in his chat, he's living the dream in his mind. He thinks he's famous. And if you notice when he's going live, he's not saying anything of worth listening to. Just, you know what I mean? Facts.
Right.
We vibing, y'all. You know what I mean?
And
Facts.
that,
Hey, yo, get the
speaking of
likes
that,
up. We almost at 37,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Get the likes up. Let me oil up. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me show y'all the cat poop in my thing. He's not educating nobody of awareness about nothing. So what are we really supporting him for? What's the
I
message?
didn't think about it. I just noticed that. And when you think about it too, same thing with Hassan. That's what the main thing that makes him look like a fraud. He hasn't helped one victim so far, and not only that, he actually victim blamed every victim that he ever spoke of.
Facts.
I've never seen a victim get jealous or mad at other victims.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's a circus. It's a minstrel show what we're watching right now. So I'm at the point right now. I've done everything I can do. So when I'm watching, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm watching for the train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Right.
watch the train wreck at the end of the day because there is nothing else to see here, y'all. Just for a guy to go online and pretty much crash out for views. And what Ron is actually doing is digging himself deeper and deeper in the hole because a lot of people are downloading and recording everything that he's saying right now. So there's no coming back from it. Everything that he does and says, if he ever tries to come back and be serious again, nobody's gonna take him serious because all this stuff is gonna be living on the internet until the internet is around forever, and it is what it is.
That's the one thing a lot of these dudes don't realize. And I think
Right,
that Hassan didn't realize that shit at first either.
right, yep, yeah. Everything that they do right now is a contradiction. Everything that Hassan says, he makes up these terms, right? Take the what and left the what and all these terms. All these are terms from
From who?
rappers and movies, bro. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
that's directly from Shotters.
Directly from Shotters. Directly from Shotters. And come rewind. That's Busta Rhymes. Like all this shit, they're just regurgitating things that some of us done forgot about because some of these movies and rap and songs are over 20 something years ago, and he makes it his own little lingo and tells y'all and tells people like whoever. Just give an example. Whoever other content creator. I'm just gonna give an example. Zip, you stole my saying. That's my saying. I said it first.
Actually,
Meanwhile,
Zip stole that from Shut Up and React.
who?
Zip, let's get to that.
That Shut Up and React?
Yeah,
I,
go back 2 years. Shut Up and React was saying that all the time.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah. That was another reason why Zip was mad at me because I called him out on that. And that's the one thing he never responded to. He responded to everything else but that.
Oh
We
wow.
go back a year or two, and I know he got it directly from him because he knew exactly. He mentioned "Shut Up and React."
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So the moral of the story is a lot of these guys on the internet, right? They have these little sayings that's not really their sayings, but they make it their own and they steal these sayings. And like nobody has originality. Most people on here are plagiarizing things that they heard somebody else say, whether it was on the news or whether they heard it from a smaller content creator. So people like me and you, right, which are smaller channels, right? Believe it or not, you'll be surprised on the big name people that watches us in the bushes on a rebroadcast, and they would take little inserts. You know how many times I've done said something and I watched a bigger content creator say everything that I said verbatim after I said it already. You know,
that's
but
what they all. I noticed that they all do that.
they all do that. But you'll never see them in our chats. You'll never see them hit our link. You'll never see them around because that will expose themselves. Like, oh shit, look, this person really got it from me because look, they was in my chat. Most of these bigger YouTube channels, they feed off us little YouTube channels to capitalize and grow their channel.
Yup. Hassan even do it with his conspiracy.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, all that shit that we hear him say, he heard it from somebody else and he regurgitates it to us. That's it.
Yeah, you can really tell because he don't say it right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Exactly. So, hey man, the machine, whatever the machine is, the powers that be, they're pushing ignorance. So sometimes, you might see me online doing some goofy shit because I know that the algorithm will push the ignorance more than push the message. So you coming on here with a real topics and real points and everything like that, they're not going to push you as much as they would if you make a video bombing on Hassan or somebody like that. And it's unfortunate. We all fall for the okie doke every once in a while. I've been a victim to it. I still sometimes lose myself because I'm chasing views and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I gotta catch myself and be like, you know what, man? Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Don't even talk about this person or this topic because you're just clout chasing at this point. It is what it is.
Right. But I'm glad I got to talk to you and get actually get your perspective.
Yeah,
Same
absolutely,
with Billy
man.
Scotty. I actually got to talk to him the other day.
I gotta go back and watch that, man. I want to because I want to watch you and Bullis Gotti conversation. Is the interview with your mom still up? Is that up or no?
No, I unlisted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's a good thing, man. It's a good thing, man.
After Chip said that shit, I unlisted it.
I'm sure there's other people out there that besides your mom that has a hell of a story to tell. Like Sakina, for example, like I just told you in the live chat, she's a victim. You could reach out to her behind the scenes or even go to her channel. She's live like every other day. go over there and request an interview from her and get her perspective on a real victim. You know what I'm saying? As opposed
Yeah, I
to,
gotta go check her out.
yeah, but using your personal family members, man, just my suggestion, man. This internet shit is disgusting, bro. You know, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I realized that, and I took it. I unlisted it.
Yeah, so there you go. But man, listen, man, it's nice talking to you, man. I'm glad we finally able to talk. I know, like I said, we've been speaking like, at each other, but not to each other. You know what I mean? For the
Yeah,
most part. So it's good that we were able to actually have a conversation, man. But like I said, yes, you were
right,
right though. I have to admit, you were right. I was definitely at times being call myself trying to be a good supporter of Hassan. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I definitely, has been I've been biased at some points. But as far as ambushing Ron on my channel, if you go back and watch that interview that you have up right there, when Hassan first hit the link, you can even watch how his eyes glowed up, and he was like, "Huh, talk, Hassan. Hey, Hassan." He was very respectful to Hassan, so it wasn't like a situation where Hassan popped up and the nigga was turned up. Hassan turned up on him. You know what I mean? So go back and refresh your memory on how this interview went. This guy was not
right.
ambushed.
I didn't see it from the beginning, so I'm
Yeah,
glad I got to speak with you and get your side.
yeah. You got to watch it from the beginning and watch how excited he was to see Hassan's face, because that's another example like I just used between you and I, as far as us talking at each other. Like them, they'll go on each other's page. Like Hassan will go on his channel, go off on Ron. Ron will go on his channel, go off on Hassan. But they was never able to publicly speak to each other online since the day they first met, like 8 years ago. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, think about it, that's the only video I seen of them, on the same platform.
that's it. That's it. You won't see it nowhere else. Like, and as a content creator, who's not gonna want that exclusive? I don't know about you, but I wanted that
Yeah,
exclusive. And it is what it is.
yeah. I understand. My perspective, I think you should have just, at least told Hassan, calm down, nigga.
Yeah, I trust me. I was
Bullying
trying
this man.
so bad. I was trying
You don't
so
get.
bad.
I at least told him like, bro, you don't get no pool points for bullying, somebody with a mental disorder.
But then again, if you go back and you listen to him, his phone kept on dropping. He kept on saying all he hearing is robots and everything like that. So I try my best to give everybody a equal talking point. But
Right,
that's the game at the end of the day, man. Like I said, you live and you learn. It is what it is.
right. Well, I appreciate you coming up, man.
Yo,
Appreciate you.
man. Anytime, man. Pull up to my platform every once in a while, man.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll swing through. Next time I'm able to catch you live, I'll definitely swing through if you see me in the chat.
Yeah, man. We gotta. This is the best way to grow our channels at the end of the day, because YouTube ain't gonna push us, bro. They're not gonna do it, man. They're not gonna do it, and unfortunately, this is why some of us have to do certain antics online to try to get some numbers and shit like that. But even that is risky. See what I'm saying? So it's best for us to, like back in the day, we got to sell our album out the trunk of our car, hand to
Yeah,
hand services. So basically, I come on your panel, hey yo, give you a conversation. You come on my panel, give me a conversation about whatever topic. We ain't gotta talk about these bozos. You know what I mean? We can talk about whatever. And you might see 2-3 people trickle over and subscribe to you. I might see 2-3 people trickle over and subscribe to me. And that's how we gotta grow our channels organically, man. And it is what it is. One hand wash the other.
right. But that's what upset me the most because I felt like you didn't need Hassan, to grow your channel.
Yeah, I felt like that too. But if I'm gonna be honest, he is still the person that, if you talk about, like, I just put a little short movie up of him and Zip with the Drip on my channel earlier today, and it got over 1,300 views in less than 8 hours.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw that, John.
if I talk, oh, did you see the movie? How you like it?
Yeah, that shit was funny as shit.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Shout out to El Plaga TV. I use a lot of his clips as well, but I'm one of the first people, just by the way, to do that, as far as taking clips from Pinata Farms movies and making an entire Dirty Sector movie. Nobody did that. I was the first person to do that, and now I inspire like people like El Plaga TV to also do it as well. Also, just a FYI, like, if you ever seen like versus battles with content creators on YouTube, I'm the original person that ever did that. I was the first person to do that with Buddy Lee. But as the years go by, it gets lost in the sauce as far as the originality came from. But there's a lot of things that I do, and I'm pretty sure you did, that people take the ideas, they run with it, and it get kind of lost in the sauce. But man, I've been doing this shit, bro, for 6 years this month. It's been 6 years since I've been making content on YouTube, and from my perspective, you can understand sometimes after a certain amount of time and you're not at a certain place, you tend to get desperate at point. Like, damn, what I'm gonna do? I feel as though I don't need to make Hassan Kimball content, but when I fall back on doing it, the numbers be dropping and shit like that.
Yeah,
If I'm be honest with you, I'm be honest.
that's how it be with me when I stopped doing Young Pharaoh.
See, there you go. And it sucks because it's like, damn, I'm showing y'all what I'm capable of and how I'm able to articulate myself and break down what's going on with these people. Why not? Why don't y'all come support me when I'm talking about what's going on with me or what's going on with anything else? If I'm planting a garden in my backyard, if I'm cooking, why can't y'all support that? Why y'all got to support just that one individual? It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. People like what they like, and it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, man. But yo, nice talking to you, Rem TV, man. I'm gonna see you around.
All right, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Anytime. Peace.
Right. Where we at? 2 hours? Well, I mean, I got plenty of time, and the kids in here, but you already know what to do if y'all want me to keep going. You got 10 minutes left. If anybody want me to go longer, you already know what to do. So we can definitely jump into to that part two Kneeslap video. And it's still early. What time is it? 7 o'clock? It's still early. So what's up? Y'all want me to keep going or y'all good with that? Mr. Knowledge. He said, make my Mr. Knowledge. You know you missing the 5, nigga. Shadow banana sucks. Keep going. Shakina Ratchet TV. I don't know if you've been here, but it's definitely under the video. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. $10 per hour. Mr. Knowledge has got you a half hour. Well, okay, got another hour. I knew Man's ass was gonna do it. Okay, all right. Let's see what that knee slap video about. I thought Ryan was gonna be able to answer questions better than that. Shit was echoing. I kept trying to tell him turn the goddamn speaker off. He wouldn't listen. He said, "Of course we do. I know you do, Manzy."
I need more bands. I need more bands. Spend to get it back again. Bring me more bands. I need more bands. I need more bands. Shorty shaking hella ass. Bring me more bands.
Shorty dance for them bands. I get paid to entertain. You can pay to watch me. Come to pay to watch me. Always go on the road. Bitches all in they feelings. And she know I'm doing shows. I get the cash and I'm out of there. More bands, more bands. She go dance for these bands. Tell them niggas keep count. Tell them hoes chill out. Cat. Real quiet. But
I need more bands. I need less friends. We don't have to speak again. Nowadays I don't pretend. I need me a passport. Pulling milks out the airport. Niggas still trying to dunk. Bitch, I'm trying to break the backboard. Shorty asked me to freestyle. I told her ask cash or credit. Broke niggas ain't got it. I'ma up the price when you get it.
what I'm real quiet. But what we're gonna do here is Kneeslap presents to you part 2 of Young Pharaoh. We got the receipts today, nigga. We got testimonies. You not paying niggas. We got the receipts today, bro. We got the receipts today.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Talking all that shit you be talking. We got the receipts today over here at Kneeslap, man. If y'all new over here to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share the video, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. We gonna get right into it. I ain't even gonna hold you.
For a nigga to get out of pocket.
Just
so I
for a
could.
nigga out of pocket.
What we got in here? Which receipt did we keep neat so we could show a nigga his defeat? I'm just waiting for a nigga that crazy. I ain't got a problem with it. Bitch, I keep receipts and bring them right to your feet. Like this, look. Is this you? Is this you? You feel?
For a nigga that keep receipts, he sure as hell forgot about the ones on him.
Nigga, is this you? Is this you?
Hopefully y'all screen recorded this. Hopefully one of y'all screen recorded this and y'all got it, because I'm not even going this is just for y'all. This is the exclusive for y'all. If y'all caught this stream real quick, you got it. If you didn't catch this stream, you feel me, you gonna have to get filled in, y'all mean, at another point in time. But y'all mean, this how we rocking, man. This how we moving. Odd Nation. By the end of 2020, we gonna be a motherfucking problem. We gonna be a problem. But to the people, the everyday people that fuck,
by the end of 2020, we gonna be a problem. Nigga, it's 2024, according to the Gregorian calendar.
Oh, he a problem. All right. He just ain't the problem he thought he was going to be. He just ain't the problem that he thought he was going to be. And I just realized something, you know, being one of those people that expose people, he looked like, you know, they were real good at research and, you know, exposing people. But when I really think about it, it's way easier than people think, because these niggas on the internet do the work for you. They record themselves. Especially niggas like him. I don't know how you be forgetting about it.
Calendar. And what our nation at? I mean, you had Qua, Chef Yak, also known one of your soldiers of our nation, our army. You had Lou, and you lost all them niggas. You lost your whole military, gang. It's 2024. You said by the end of 2020, you was capped.
That's crazy. School Beezel left.
the everyday people, I got y'all. I got something for everybody. We all gonna get some fucking money, and we all gonna turn up, and we all gonna motherfucking go to the top.
Cap.
Nobody else noticed that, did y'all? School Beezel was the last one there. That nigga ducked out quietly.
Cap. All the people that fuck with him, none of them got paid. Like I told you, Lou say he on your ass, nigga, when he see you. Cause you ain't pay him, nigga. You owed him you owe him about 10,000.
Cause don't forget, when he was sparring Lou, what did he say? I can't spar with Lou because Lou don't know how to control his power. He hit too hard. Lou knocked the shit out of him. You ain't want to spar with Lou ever again.
But you gave that shit. You gave 10,000 to SETI. You gave 10,000 to SETI. Lou said he want his paper, bro. You ain't paid Lou. We got more footage coming up too. But a motherfucker that was doing your uploads, you ain't pay him. He had to change the password. Then you threatened to kill, nigga. We got the receipts today, nigga. We got the receipts today. Rewind that a little bit.
Rocket, man. This how we moving. Odd Nation. By the end of 2020, we gonna be a motherfucking a problem. We gonna be a problem. But to the people, the everyday people that fuck with me, the everyday people, I got y'all. I got something for everybody. We all gonna get some fucking money, and we all gonna turn up, and we all gonna motherfucking go to the top. And everybody else, fuck them bitches. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't want to make no new friends. I don't want no new fucking friends.
Why you ain't pay us? Why you ain't pay them, nigga? Why you ain't pay them, nigga? You know you had to pay us. You ain't even try to pay us. You ain't even try to pay us. Pharaoh ain't even try to pay nobody.
This is what I'm dedicating my life to. I don't party. I don't really do too much that people do. Nigga, so I'm not saying I'm not.
Nigga, last time we checked.
Yeah, but if he never paid you, you was there. They was there long enough to know from the beginning that he wasn't paying you. Once a couple weeks went by with no payments, I'm saying something.
You threw a motherfucking party, you popped some shrooms, and you ain't been the same since, nigga. You ain't been the same since, nigga. And Luke said you ain't reading not one book, nigga.
I'm enjoying my life, but I don't really enjoy my life. I'm dedicating myself to literally being the global librarian for black people, if you want to call it that. So
sure you could show you showing off them books, but while I was over there, you ain't reading not one book. You didn't read not one book. I was reading books. You ain't reading not one book, nigga. You ain't reading not one book. I was reading books, nigga. Talking about look at Lo. He's so intelligent. We over here reading books. Lou was reading books, nigga. You ain't reading not one book. Lou said you ain't reading not one book. These niggas not lying on you, bro. These niggas not lying on you, bro. You ain't read not one book. Sure you could show you showing off them books, but while I was over there, you ain't read not one book. You didn't read not one book. I was reading books.
Basically, if y'all got a question or y'all got something y'all need answered, or you got a business question, or excuse me, you got a business question or something.
Boy, you gotta be the dumbest motherfucker in the world if you got a motherfucking business question for young Pharaoh, cause we got the receipts today, nigga, on how he run his motherfucking businesses, and if they got paid or not, and how the shit went down, how it was supposed to go down. We got the receipts today, nigga. Go to that nigga for some motherfucking advice if you want to.
And I'm glad that nigga didn't start that bank. Because if motherfuckers would have put money in that shit, oh man. Oh man. They'd have lost every goddamn penny.
He was selling y'all motherfuckers a dream on YouTube.
Like that, you need help.
I was reading books.
Basically, if y'all got a question or y'all got something y'all need answered, or you got a business question, or excuse me, you got a business question or something like that you need help with, I'm basically going to give you the answer. So, trucking company on the way. You feel me? Everybody get some jobs. Security agency is here. We just working on getting a facility where I can.
The trucking company on the way. We gonna talk about the trucking company too. We got the receipts today, nigga. We got them. Peep game.
Train y'all and license y'all. That's on the way.
Why you ain't pay us? You know you had to pay us. You ain't even try to pay us. You ain't even try to pay us. Pharaoh ain't even try to pay nobody. We got to dig into the files today. Now, this young man right here, this the nigga that was uploading all the Pharaoh content all over the social medias. And he ended up changing young Pharaoh passwords. I know y'all remember. He ended up changing young Pharaoh passwords at the end of the day. I'm gonna let him tell it. I'm gonna let him tell it.
Oh, that's the one I did an interview with.
This is my presentation on.
If you go through my channel, I actually did an interview with the boy. He came up on a platform. He was one of my first interviews. And you know the crazy thing that make all their stories legit is most of them weren't associated with each other, and they all came and left at different times. And they all saying the same shit, which should not be possible if they're lying. They will all have a different story about them if they were lying.
On how I got the job and how he didn't pay me and how he kept pushing payroll back, and how
he didn't pay him. He kept pushing payroll back. Oh man, you weren't paying nobody, nigga. Like you was hiring motherfuckers right and left back then too. You was hiring motherfuckers just to be hiring,
right?
And not one of them motherfuckers got paid.
he never sent me a dime for the work I did. And then he said the work that I did do wasn't that much, but I'm also going to debunk that as well. So let's start off with how I got.
And it's not like, all of them was gullible. I think it was more the fact of he kept claiming he made $150,000 a week. I mean a month. And people believe
the job. So last September 4th on his story he posted on September.
Talking about the work you did do wasn't that much. Nigga, if y'all had an agreement like he say y'all do, you need to pay that man. Hashtag pay him, nigga. Pay him. We need to get these niggas money from young Pharaoh and everybody else he done scam. We need to get that bread for these people, man. I didn't even see these videos. Because all these motherfuckers put their hard work and their time into working for this motherfucking scammer young Pharaoh, and they didn't get paid. Pay them, nigga.
He said the person who edits this clip the best and put it in format like this with banners and stuff, he will hire as a social media manager. And I did that. I put the yellow banners, added, text, and, and showed I was able to do the editing, So then he was like, what's your number? I just need you to be willing to work 7 days a week and create these clips as you see me upload. I said, yes, I can do that. Then he gave me prices. He said, I'll start you off at $1,500 a month and increase you to $2,000 if you do good. The first
$1,500 a month?
30 days.
When you think about it, it ain't really shit. $1,500 a month is not a lot. Ain't that what he said he was going to pay the army? The so-called army people he was going to hire? He said he was going to pay him $1,500 a month. That's not even enough to pay rent. What the fuck they going to do with
that? Now, this is him. His page got deleted. But I do have a screenshot of when he did text it to me.
No, that's crazy. Nigga, 7 days a week, $1,500 a month.
That's exactly.
At the rate that young Pharaoh was uploading videos back then, bro, he was waking up in the middle of the night just posting stupid shit. And you mean to tell me you only was trying to pay him $1,500 a month, and you wanted him to work 7 days a week every time and be available every time you uploaded a video?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That is wild.
At the time. So he set the price, and then he said,
and that's how I know he never had a job. That's how I know he never had a fucking job.
Text his personal assistant.
Wait.
If you work any type of job,
which I did,
that nigga would know that wasn't no real money.
Who? Hey, anybody know? I don't remember that part. Who was his personal assistant? Where was she from? Was she from Chicago? Because this number right here that he telling her to text is a Chicago area code. 773-312 for sure. 312 is a Chicago area code. Who the fuck was that? I don't know. Y'all let me know.
And tell her, to help me. So I texted her, as you see, the number right here. And we got started with the job. Now fast forwarding to, okay, so I did a month's worth of work. The last date was September 4th. Now we're at October 1st.
A month worth of work.
That's shit. The fact that he said he was gonna pay army people $1,500 a month and thought that was more money than they ever made. That's a dead giveaway that nigga never had a fucking job a day in his life and don't know how money works or how wages are. What wages are? He didn't know none of that shit.
$1,500. You paying him $1,500 a month. That's $1,500 you owe already.
A month has passed and I'm supposed to get paid. So I said my dad wants to know when my payday is. He said I had.
Yo, he got to get his pops on you. I don't know how old Shorty is. He gotta be young than a motherfucker. For sure, he gotta be young than a motherfucker. Cause to accept that pay rate,
exactly.
Man, listen, I guess it's a lot of money for a young cat. You know what I'm saying? That like to play with computers and shit. Because editing videos, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, is not a very easy task. So he said he had to go get his daddy. He said, "Yo, my daddy want to know. My pops want to know." When you gonna get my paycheck, nigga? Because I've been working.
To push payroll back to November. Fast forwarding to, okay, so I did a month's worth of work. The last date was September 4th. Now we're at October 1st. A month has passed and I'm supposed to get paid. So I said my dad wants to know when my payday is. He said I had to push payroll back to November 1st, but I'm gonna pay you personally. And then he gave me another post to post. He never paid me personally.
Yo.
So let's fast forward.
Yo.
Fuck that. You can't even pay me for the first month and you trying to push it back another month? Fuck that. Fuck that. Good thing that young woman is pop.
Hey, now I ain't got your money for last month. I had to push payroll back. I had to pay for my land, and I had to pay. I got my art and truckers on the road. I had to send them some gas money. So, post this video though. I'm gonna send you this video. Post this. Hey, this is what the fuck he was doing. So he wasn't listen. This is what the fuck he was doing to his app developers, and he told me, oh, they was deleting my shit. Yeah, he came. Motherfucker came through. Buddy, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? Is that what I think it is, buddy? What the fuck are you doing? Is that art in university? You're uploading videos to art in university, buddy. What the fuck are you doing? You know he no pay.
And it's the boy he blamed us,
buddy. He no pay. University. Delete that shit, buddy. Delete that shit right now, buddy. Motherfucker over there, he no pay. He no pay at university. He no pay app development. He no pay app development. He no pay upload. He no pay upload. The nigga wasn't paying the motherfucker upload this video onto social medias. He wasn't paying for his app development. He wasn't paying motherfucking trucking. We're gonna get into that too. He wasn't paying Lou for his security. Talking about when I gotta be up, Lou gotta be up.
And you know what he was spending his money on? Martina. That's what he was spending his money on. He was spending all that shit on Martina, tricking, trying to look like he was balling. Was it worth it? Nope. Because he could have still had his businesses and his money. Fuck Martina. I don't give a fuck how, my bad, I was drinking some water. I don't give a fuck how bad she is. I would never be able to risk my livelihood for it. Especially if I already got the coochie.
Nigga, that's a whole nother video. We're gonna get into blue violations. We're gonna talk about that over here at Kneeslap. We're gonna talk about it. Cause We got to remind motherfuckers because they be young Pharaoh nut huggers. Young Pharaoh nut huggers. We got to remind them what the fuck happened and what the fuck he did and how many people he done scam and how he need to pay these people. They worked hard. Y'all, you got to pay these people, gang. For now.
Towards the end of October, he called me and he said he was going to pay me personally again on October 22nd. And he said send the Cash App. So I sent my dad's Cash App. And he never paid. He said request $500. He said request $500 and he never paid it. Now fast forward is when I stopped posting because he never paid me the 2 times he said he was going to pay me personally. And he didn't pay me on the first because he said he had to push payroll back. So that's 3.
We hear that shit a lot. He not paying motherfuckers, man.
Because he never paid me the 2 times he said he was going to pay me personally. And he didn't pay me on the first because he said he had to push payroll back. So that's three missed payments right there.
3 missed payments. 3 missed payments. You said you was going to pay that nigga $1,500 a month. Nigga, $1,500 a month, nigga. If my math is mathing, nigga, you owe that nigga $4,500, gang. If I was y'all niggas and I was...
Yo, if I was him when he told me I had to pay for my land and this, that, and the third, I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with me? They ain't got nothing to do with my paper. Nothing to do with that.
Nigga, it's illegal to be a slave in this country. I know he want to go over to China and shit and go to other countries where they might can get away with that type of human labor, working for pennies and shit. But y'all motherfuckers need to get together and talk, have a conversation. Hello? Yeah. Is this the number of the regular 911? Y'all niggas need to do something. Pharaoh, pay these motherfuckers, man.
And that's exactly what he could have did. But instead, you know what Pharaoh did? He ran to the internet and thought that, you know, he was going to get the internet to force that young boy to give him his shit back. And it didn't work.
And my work wasn't that much and I didn't do that much. Now, let's compare my work, the work I did, to the person he replaced me with after October 27th. So, this is my work. You see, everything is clean, thick, and the text is thick and clear. You can read it. You know, everything is clean. Now, when you come over here, it gets janky. Stuff is bleeding into.
It get janky. My man's put up. Hey, my man's on his shit. He comparing his work to the work the motherfucker that he replaced him with, which is probably himself. Young Pharaoh did that shit himself. Or he had Lou and Quantum over there doing that shit for free.
It was the same thing with the trucking too. He went right to the internet and blamed them. My bad, I ain't seeing your comment. I was on the other page, on the other tab. Hot goatee knuckle. Hot knuckle too.
My man came with a presentation.
The other stuff like the text, I don't know why that's not separated. It's thin, it's sloppy, nothing compared to the work I did. So we said we were on October 7th, then we fast forward to October 22nd. And then now we're on October 31st, where I'm asking him to pay me on November 1st. So I said on the 31st, I said, hey, YP, I still want to help with the social media stuff. I just want to know if you got me on the 1st for real. Because he said he was going to pay me on the 1st, and I stopped working on the 27th because he never paid me those 2 times he said he was going to pay me personally. Now, he said, yes, I got you, and no offense, but you may move a bit too slow for me, God. I'm going to show you why this doesn't make sense in a second.
Bruh, y'all see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? Y'all see the message, right? Yeah, my bad, bro. You weren't moving fast. This nigga, he wasn't moving fast enough. Nigga, you were posting videos by the minute. By the minute. I don't think anybody, you couldn't even keep up with yourself, gang. You couldn't even keep up with your motherfucking self. Talking about he wasn't loading them fast enough. because you wasn't sending no payments. You weren't sending no motivation, nigga. When I look at my bank account for the past 2 weeks and I see my
I was ready to
paycheck,
say the same thing. The nigga wasn't motivated to. If you was paying that nigga properly, it wouldn't have mattered what you demanded. He'd have did it because he'd have been motivated. If you ain't paying a nigga, it felt like you could still keep demanding shit. That shows the narcissism, bro. Oh shit.
it's motivation more to go back to work and keep continuing to, you know, I can pay my bills, I can do this, I can do that. This nigga working for free 7 days a week. I ain't gonna rewind it. Y'all can rewind it. The nigga say he got him working 7 days a week, $1,500 a month. And Pharaoh was uploading motherfucking videos with all that shit. He was doing the most. Waking up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. posting bullshit. And he said family wasn't moving fast enough for him. But family working 2 months. 1 month, 2 months.
And you know what I just noticed? He lost everything the same way he gained it. Getting over on people.
No payment.
My
When you
kids
gonna pay me?
son.
Hey, my daddy wanna know when you gonna pay me. You gonna pay me? Nigga, regardless if you feel like he was moving fast enough or not, you gotta pay this man. You gotta pay him, gang. Motherfuckers ain't do this work for nothing. Pharaoh, that couldn't be me, man. We would have to throw hands.
November 1st.
We would have to throw hands.
I said, I'm gonna send the templates to your next social media manager when you're ready. And I asked him again on the 1st. Remember, it's 4 p.m. You see the date? November 1st, 4 p.m. For him, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. A whole day has gone by, and he hasn't paid me yet. So I hit him on the 1st at 4 p.m., 7 p.m. his time.
That's the number, the regular 911.
I asked him, I'm getting paid for the 2 months of work I did tonight.
This nigga robbing me.
I'm just seeing this, but I got you. And yes, I'm paying you. Setting up my ADP now. So now it's the 2nd. It's 9 p.m. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 p.m. his time. So a whole nother day. It's November 3rd for him. I said, how long you think that's going to take? He said, no later than Monday, right? So he said no later than Monday, and now we're waiting more days. We're waiting a whole nother week. So a week goes by. Now we're on November 8th. So I asked him, I hit him, can you let me know when you send the money? He said, I got you. Then he came with another excuse on why he can't pay me. He said, my truck got on the road today, blah, 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 and I just finished paying for my land. Another excuse. He said, I said, there's no possible way you can send it sooner. And
bruh. Yeah, hello?
You got me fucked up.
Nah, I can't pay
you.
you.
Know, like, I gotta finish paying for my land. I'm like, they ain't got shit to do with me, bro. They ain't got shit to do with me. You got a house. I don't give a fuck about no land in another country. Where my paper at?
I just got done paying for my land, and I just put my truck on the road that I'm not giving them no gas for. Yeah, I'm running a lot of businesses right now. I'm wearing a lot of hats. I had to push payroll back again. I know it's November, the end of November.
Everybody that the bull ran off.
I know. But you're not moving fast enough for me, Doc. Yeah. I might have to replace you. That shit sound familiar? He did that shit to Chef Yak for no reason. Hey, you suspended for 30 days. You told Lou to suck my dick, suck your dick, suck your SMD, nigga. Whatever you want to say. I don't give a fuck.
He told,
you ain't paying me shit.
he told Lou or somebody to SMD. You suspended him for telling somebody that right after you just told a whole fucking dealership that. I thought that shit was weird too.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But listen, kicked all them niggas out. Kicked Quai out. Nigga, we gonna have to do another video on that one too. Cause yeah. He took the cameras from Quai. Quai ain't posted a video since.
Oh shit! I've been talking this whole goddamn
pay
time.
These niggas, bro.
Ain't nobody hear me. Goddamn mic was on. Oh well, fuck it.
He said, no, I took a hit. I had to pay for my land. He said, my truck got on Monday, right? So he said no later than Monday, and now we're waiting more days. We're waiting a whole nother week. So a week goes by. Now we're on November 8th. So I asked him, I hit him, can you let me know when you send the money? He said, I got you. Then he came with another excuse on why he can't pay me. He said, my truck got on the road today, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he got me fucked up. First he told him it was the house, and then he told him it was the truck. Both times I would have told him the same thing. What the fuck that got to do with me? First of all, you already have a house. You ain't homeless, so why should I give a fuck about some land you got in a whole nother country? And secondly, that trucking company ain't got shit to do with me. Appreciate it. Whoever just sent that.
And I just finished paying for my land.
He said for Beestinger, weird ass.
I said, there's no possible way you can send it sooner. And he said, no, I took a hit. I had to pay for my land. So
I had to pay for my land. Wow. And that's a missed payment number 5. So
I found this on the web.
Hey Siri, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy part is, Tripsy's warned me too. She warned me it was gonna be like that. And my black ass didn't listen.
Okay, bitch. Listen to my conversation. That shit crazy. Anyway. It's a missed payment count number 5. You owe that nigga $7,500 motherfucking dollars. Pay that man. Especially at the rate you was uploading the motherfucking videos. You owe that nigga overtime. You owe that nigga overtime, gang.
Definitely.
He said, wait another week. So this is the 15th. It says today, but the screenshot is from the 15th. My dad says, good evening, Pharaoh. Calling concerning King Asim payroll. Please let us know. He's been waiting for some time now. He said, how are you? I'm not home right now. I'm out of town, and my truck is just getting on the road. I'm going to get him paid immediately.
Bull should have known once it went past the first payment, it's racking up more and more. If you ain't get the first 1,500, you ain't getting the rest. You should have known. You should have definitely fucking known.
He said, no disrespect, but he didn't do that much. I had to end up getting someone else to do it, but I'm still going to get him paid. No, so no pressure.
Man, listen, bro. You and your daddy, no offense, but it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me and my pops. We would have pressed that nigga. Man, what the fuck you would have, hey nigga, what you mean, bro? Where the fuck is my bread at, shorty? Fuck you talking about? I ain't do all this motherfucking work for nothing, church. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You gonna have to run.
Hey, we definitely been on that nigga.
What you talking about, nigga? You have to run me these one, nigga. We gonna have to figure something out, fam. We have to figure something out, fam. You ain't just finna keep finessing me. 6 payments, nigga. We was at 5. That was 7,500. We had 6 payments now, nigga. Oh, we got to throw hands. We got to throw hands, fam. Fuck you talk about.
Sure, I'm not going to watch.
Mr. Switchy, you missed all the festivities. Well, I gotta step off, take a leak real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let it play though.
I've never walked anybody, but just give me some time. Okay, so he said I didn't do that much work.
That's 6 months. Some old time. That's half a year, nigga. If my math is mathing, how much more, nigga? He tried to do the same shit with his motherfucking apartment complex. Y'all know how that shit turned out. We could pull the files on that too and revisit that shit too. Talking about the bank double sold his house. Nigga, you weren't paying your motherfucking rent at the house. You lost that. Went to apartment, tried to finesse them. You couldn't finesse them for 6 months without payment. You got to get out. Oh yeah, y'all targeting me. This motherfucking lion ass, narcissist ass motherfucker, bro. and y'all niggas follow this nigga? Nah. Y'all hashtag pay him. That couldn't be my pops.
Which I'm going to debunk in a second, but then my dad, this is the things I did. He ignored that. He said it wasn't a lot of work. He's still going off of what he believes. He said it wasn't a lot of work, and there's literally an application and blah, blah, blah.
Nah, ain't no blah, 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 blah. Let me go back real quick. Fuck that. We gonna read this shit.
On the road. I'm going to get him paid immediately. He said, no disrespect, but he didn't do that much. I had to end up getting someone else to do it, but I'm still going to get him paid. No, so no pressure. I'm not going to walk him. I've never walked anybody, but just give me some time. Okay. So he said I didn't do that much work.
And not only did he lie to him, that nigga lied straight to his pops. That's crazy.
I'm going to debunk in a second, but
what other message I found?
Then my dad, this is the things I did. He ignored that. He said,
he said it wasn't a lot of work, and there's literally an application that posts on all the social medias at the same time. So all of you had to do is post once. And no disrespect, but I'm tired of people trying to tell me about what the fuck a lot of work is when I've been doing all of this by myself for something, because I can't read the rest of that shit. Talking about, he said, nah, nigga. Froze went off on that. Man, listen, fam, we got, what you mean?
Yo, Young Pharaoh original videos didn't have no uploads or nothing in the beginning. Like, he didn't have no intro or no outros. It was just either him going live or, what's the name? Him just uploading the video. I don't know why he think telling us some shit that we already knew was a lot of work. Was even considered work.
Hey, fam. What you mean you tired of people trying to tell you what the fuck a lot of work is? Nigga, I did that 6 missed payments, Scud.
True.
6 missed payments, Scud.
He called him Scud.
I'm finna mollywop your ass, nigga. Mink mop. Poop flop. It's finna go down. On my soul. It's finna go down. Fuck is you talking about?
It was.
And you better lower the volume in the motherfucking text messages, nigga. When you
I ain't hear that in a minute.
Fuck is you talking about?
Wasn't a lot of work. He's still going off of.
My uncle used to call little young boy Scud. I ain't hear that shit in the system.
What he believes. He said it wasn't a lot of work, and there's literally an application and blah blah blah.
And blah 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 blah. He went off.
Then he said a bunch of irrelevant stuff. All my dad asked was when I was going to get paid. He didn't.
Yeah, and he said, okay, let go the rest of the. Okay, he said, tired of people trying to tell me about what the fuck a lot of work is when I've been doing all this by myself for over 5 years. That sounded like Pharaoh's going off. Hold on, and they keep going. He said, if you want me to let you speak to my other social media manager who had to take over because your son has been in school or whatever the case may be, which was causing him not to be able to regularly post. He can't even tell you himself. That's what he meant. It's not that hard, but like I said, I'm going to pay him. It's not an issue.
But does he? I don't think he realized that all his videos that the young boy did was still up. They were still up, so he could actually prove that he was doing all this work. Kev, what's up?
Never walked anybody in my life, but I don't want people on my back trying to put pressure on me when they did the least. Man, fuck you, nigga. What you mean, nigga? What you mean, nigga? 6 missed payments. Talking about we putting pressure. We gonna put some pressure on your ass, all right, nigga?
Got 50 pounds of legal work. Y'all don't.
Man, listen.
Know what work is.
Shorty, you trying to downplay that text message like a motherfucker, but not over here in Kneeslap. We gonna read that shit. If we can read it, we gonna read that shit.
Ask for all of this. Who did what when stuff was done? Because I'm about to show all the work I did. And yeah. Then my dad said, I get where you're coming from. as to the details of the job I know my social media management do.
Yo, Kneeslap is dropping them fucking receipts. Oh, this shit an hour? God dang.
You know, he talks about what he owns and all that. And then he asked when I was going to get paid. And all he said, he will be paid. That's all he said. So what did we grab from this conversation? He said he will pay immediately. What did we
grab from this conversation? He just punked you and your motherfucking daddy. I'm going to be honest with you, shorty.
Right.
I ain't even going to sugarcoat it. He just punked you and your daddy. But I'm taking up for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. He did just punk both of y'all ass through text message. And you worked 6 months without payment. And you kept punking. Nigga. But this nigga Pharaoh need to pay these niggas, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that punking shit. Because you're not going to do that shit to me. And we shouldn't be allowing young Pharaoh to do that shit to anybody.
If that was my son, the second he sent that second message, we'd have been on that nigga bumper. Knocking on his door. Like the police was. Knocking on his door like the police on that wellness check. Where my paper at, nigga?
Everybody else. Motherfuckers got to speak up or come together, do something, because he need to pay these people, bro. And it's not over yet.
Just give him some time. And the last thing he said, he will be paid. Let's explain the job and what I did, okay? My job, I had to cut and edit clips and post, add the banner and title, create and proofread the caption, and post to 4 different platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok.
We're gonna fast forward.
Now imagine me doing this one post right here. It does show me. Now let's pretend I posted 6 times per week. The maximum, what they say, 6 times per week. The maximum.
Shit down, calculating
There's 4 weeks in a month.
You feel me?
6 times 4 equals 24. So that's 24 posts in 1 month. Now we have to double that because I work for 2 months. The average social media metric. Now let's do some math. Explain it again, though.
We did enough math for math.
3 months of work. That would be 6. If they're making 3,000, almost 3,000 per month. It's been a week later. You a stack now. Really account back until he pays. So I changed the passwords and all that. 15th, 1,000. Now I was doing average work. I was editing the videos, clipping them, and posting them. So he really owes me 4,000 per month. I did 2 months, so he really owes me 8,000. Now to him, he says it's not a lot of work because he doesn't understand this field of work, and that's the issue. Let's get back to dates, okay? So
hey, hold on. That's not the only field of work this nigga.
He racked up $8,000. God damn.
They don't understand. Because as y'all gonna see as we get through this video, that's some other type of work he didn't understand neither, obviously. Because another motherfucker that was working for this nigga said the exact same motherfucking thing. That's crazy. Everybody's saying the same thing about this nigga. But he talking about everybody.
Yeah, the one that ran his face.
Everybody else's fault. And some of y'all niggas still following him is the reason why I'm still making these videos.
Yeah, the 15th. He said he needed more time, so he pushed it back another week. And now it's a week later. We're on Saturday. So this is the day. So it's been a week later. Everybody's fed up. So I take his account and I post that he can't have the account back. He can't have the account back until he pays.
There you go.
And that's what I don't understand, bro. You know he had the power to shut all your shit down. I guess because he was talking to him all crazy any type of way and they didn't, get aggressive back. He thought that he was going, keep not paying them and the boy wasn't going to do nothing. Shit. That nigga said, shit.
Go, nigga, do something. Do something, nigga, because he was, man. He was flexing on you. He said he locked his accounts, took the passwords, and then posted, nigga. You can't get, that's gangster. That's gangster. This when the Pharaoh start losing everything too.
Yep.
He went live too. This nigga, they lied. He tried to put another motherfucker down because you wasn't paying him. You wasn't paying him, bro. I would have been locked your.
And this when he was going on his "I'm not hiring black people" rants. Y'all remember that? I'm not hiring black people no more. Blah 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 blah. They always fucking shit up. The bull ruined this and the bull ruined that. Come to find out, this nigga just wasn't paying people.
Your shit up, and I would have nodded your shit up too, nigga, when I seen your ass. Hold on. What is he talking about?
So I changed the passwords and all that. It was a very simple process. All he had to do was pay. It's been a week later. Everybody's fed up. So I take his account and I post that he can't have the account back. He can't have the account back until he pays. So I changed the passwords and all that. It was a very simple process. All he had to do was pay and he could get his account back. And then he started sending threats over the internet. So here's.
So you think he lying? Hey, you think he lying? Who think he lying? Which one of y'all young Pharaoh nut huggers think this nigga lying? He was sending threats. He was definitely sending threats.
I'm pretty sure he was.
You're getting shot. Everybody getting shot, nigga. I already know he did that. And back then, y'all was talking about these niggas is lying on young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh would never threaten nobody. He would never, nigga, please. He's drugged. He's cloned. Nah, he tricked y'all motherfuckers, bro. Y'all some goofies. Some da-dun-da-dunts.
Hey, Manzi, you still in the chat? Manzi, you still here?
What he said. So I told him, bro, yesterday in the morning. This was before I took the account, and then at 5.
This nigga said, hey, Fro said, yo, bruh, did you really just hack my account, bro? Send me back my damn password. I'ma send you a stack now, but you barely did shit.
What?
Matter of fact, keep those accounts. But just know, I'm shooting your house up. It's right there. It's right there.
Hold on, let me make this big.
Nigga, can y'all read? It's right there in the text message. Hey, y'all go get this nigga money from this nigga Young Pharaoh, bro.
Manzi not in the chat no more?
I'm telling nigga, hello? Is this the number to regular 911? Fuck is you talking about? Minimum, nigga. If you gonna do all, nigga, at minimum, you better file a lawsuit, something, nigga, please. Nigga, please. And you finna shoot me up? Shoot my house up, nigga? Please. Please. This nigga Pharaoh.
Alright, well, we tacked on that extra hour. That's the one Mr. Knowledge and what's the name bought. And Manzi bought the other hour, but I know y'all hear my kids crying in the background. So I was gonna tell him either I can send him back that $10 for that other hour or tack it on tomorrow. But he's not here, so I guess I'm gonna have to tack it on tomorrow. Cause my wife just asked me to help with the kids. So we got 15 more minutes. And we got an extra hour for tomorrow because Manzi ain't even here.
Something, he has to be stopped. He has to be stopped. Little shorty gotta be nothing but 12, 13 years motherfucking old because he got his daddy involved and he got punked too. But anyway,
He still got 15
he got his
minutes
pops involved. He couldn't be no more than 13, no more than 15. I'm gonna give him that 15. And look how young Pharaoh talking to him. He getting shot. What about the children, bro? What about saving the children, bro? You out here talking about killing the children, nigga, over you not paying them, gang.
There you go.
That shit crazy.
Manzi. Now, because you bought the second hour, I can either send it back or tack it on tomorrow. It's up to you.
Man, listen. Y'all young Pharaoh nut
Let me
huggers.
know.
If after this don't let you know that this motherfucker is crazy, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Psycho.
We're gonna get back to this. Hey, and y'all might ask me, yo, Kneeslap, why is this important? Well, let's finish the video. Because this video a little different than the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to fuck, you know, I've been messing with some things, you know what I'm saying? Experimenting, you feel me? So we're gonna get through it. But y'all see as we progress through this video. Let's get it. Fuck wrong with this nigga? We got testimonies. We got text messages. We got the receipts today, nigga.
PM today, I took the account at like 3 a.m. He said, "Did you just really hack my account, bro? Send me back his passwords."
Let me know what you want to do in the next 15 minutes.
Bro, did you really just hack my account, bro? Send me back my damn passwords. He got to say it like he sent that shit. Send me back my damn passwords. I'ma send you a stack now, but you barely did shit. Matter of fact, keep those accounts, but just know I'm shooting your house up. Nigga.
Whatever I feel. I mean, shit. I can tack it on them tomorrow. But, you know, I'm giving you the option. You know, I'm not going to, if you felt like you wanted it back, I'm not going to, you know, give you that option. But if you give me the choice, I'll tack it onto the bar.
I'm gonna send you a stack now. And he's bringing up irrelevant that I didn't really do anything, which I just showed how much work I did. So, then he said, anyways, keep those accounts. And now I'm shooting your house up. And I said, first of all, I was asleep. And second of all, I said you could have it back when you paid, which you still didn't do. You can have the Facebook and Twitter back when you pay. I don't even need these accounts. He said, keep it. I'ma see you.
Yo, keep it. I'ma see you.
Say less.
I'ma shoot that entire house up and whoever in it. I can read that shit.
Yeah,
so he said, I'm finna shoot you.
Everybody.
Your daddy, nigga, that you got your pops involved. I'ma pop him if he in the crib. Any other kids in the crib, any other children in the crib, I'm popping them because he said anything in the house, I'm shooting.
This still got a lot
the dog,
of time,
the cat, the fish, the turtle, grandma, nigga. You ain't gonna shoot grandma, Froze. Hell yeah, Froze ass crazy. He gonna take grandma out too if she in the house. He don't get no fuck. This nigga gotta be stopped, and he not paying niggas, and he on sending death threats. Crazy death threats. I know they got laws against cyberbullying and cyber threats, nigga. They have to have something. I don't understand. Like I said, bro, they got the bigger fish out the way, and then grab nature boy ass boy. You fuck around, be next, Froze. You fuck around, be next, my boy. No bullshit.
I'ma shoot that entire house up and whoever is in it.
On top of the fact, trucking company on the way. You feel me? Definitely cop me some 18 wheelers. Don't get it twisted. So don't worry, jobs about to be rolling out. Security
company on the way. But the nigga couldn't even. He don't pay upload. He don't pay at development. He don't pay Lou. He don't pay Ace.
Right.
He no pay, and he got trucking company on the way. Oh, this must be good. This shit gotta be good.
Company on the way. You feel me? I'm about to be able to license y'all and train y'all in a minute. So we rolling out, baby. We getting ready to roll the fuck out. It's not about to be no game. We about to roll out with education, physical, physical education, mental education, today, and we about to be rolling out with y'all. And I got a lot more businesses, that I started that I ain't even telling y'all about yet. So it's not no game.
What's up, everybody?
It wasn't that nobody followed through. I think Ace and Camille kept their charges, but the only charges that was, would have gotten some real time is shooting that little mutant.
This right here is another testimony of a motherfucker that allegedly worked for young Pharaoh.
It's the trucker.
And it didn't turn out too good. But like I said, I'm gonna let them tell it. This your boy Black Ski Mask or whatever the fuck his name is. Go look his YouTube channel up.
Physical, physical education, mental education, and we about to be rolling out with y'all. And I got a lot more businesses, that I started that I ain't even telling y'all about yet. So it's not no game.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Kid Black Mask. In this video, I'm particularly gonna be talking about Ad Nation, the company, truck driving company. Though I don't know about anything else. This is just my experience. From when I was driving for them. Me and my wife were the drivers they had first picked out.
Tell us more.
Things just didn't work out for us like we wanted them to. So we ended up splitting from them, and I do have like pictures and proof. As you can see, that's clearly me.
Yeah.
But
that's clearly
just so you know,
we even painted the truck in hieroglyphs. Oh my God. Oh my God. This the dude he claimed ran off with $30,000 and fucked up the trucking business.
You see this video?
Yeah.
For the drivers.
As you can see, I blurted it out, but it's clearly me.
Yeah.
Face
we
ass.
definitely gonna continue this with the ball.
What's wrong with this nigga, bro?
My face is gonna be blocked out because this is my private page.
Clearly
I
me,
don't want my
nigga.
face or name exposed. And I'm also, this is my wife as well. The same truck.
It's clearly his wife.
Like I said, her face is gonna be blocked out as well because
she kind of look clearer than you.
We don't do social media or nothing like that. I don't want my name or information put out there because I don't do that clout stuff. This is not for clout. This is just me being real about the situation.
Obviously, as he fixes it.
And that's how you. And that's what made me believe him more because he didn't even want to show his face.
The ski mask. As he fix his motherfucking ski mask. Nigga, this is not for clout. Obviously not, nigga, because you ain't showing your face. Obviously not. It's not for clout. And everybody not lying on young Pharaoh either. My nigga say, yo, it's not for clout. I talk too motherfucking much, huh? Let me play the video. Gee, hold on. Hold on, okay? Rewind it a little bit for you.
Information put out there because I don't do that clout stuff. This is not for clout. This is just me being real about the situation. And by the way, I ain't got nothing against Oprah. I ain't got nothing to say about. I ain't got no feelings towards Pharaoh, but I don't feel he's really running the trucking business well.
Man, hold on. Fuck that. What's wrong with y'all niggas, bro? What you mean? Because you kind of sound like the first nigga. You ain't got no feelings. I got feelings for you. Y'all niggas didn't get paid.
Right.
You ain't finna tell your story yet.
Yeah, why everybody be acting like that? I guess they still, kind of looked up to him or something. I don't know. They better than me.
You experienced a little more hectic shit than the first nigga. Because at least the first nigga was at home in the comfort of his own home. Behind the computer, behind his phone, editing videos.
He said he burned my profile pic. I just realized
a little more dramatic. I got feelings for you, nigga. Hashtag.
They say, so genius, let me find out that's you.
Pay him.
Just for starters, they'll start out great. I ain't got no feelings towards Pharaoh, but I don't feel he's really running the trucking business well. Just for starters, they'll start out great. I think I even posted a video of me with the truck or whatnot. It wasn't, it wasn't all that bad and everything. It's just like, things really didn't go well as we wanted them to. But
hell no, it didn't. Hey, and I'm gonna let y'all know, like I said, man, as this video progressed, I did things a little differently. I threw a couple of little skids, you know what I'm saying, from my previous videos and maybe a little new something, you know what I'm saying, a little new something in there for you too. But at the same time,
he said, man, hell
check out my
no.
older
Chris
videos
Tucker
because I
voice.
know you motherfuckers ain't seen them yet.
Like I said,
Don't ask
Genius
me
would
how
have
I
been
know,
like, I'd have been on him
because
about
the
my
views is
paper.
low. I'm gonna tell you right now. Some of them videos is bangers, like this specific video, out in trucking. Go peep that video, gang. The full video, because I'm not giving you that. We just pulling some receipts today, nigga. That's all we doing. But go check out that video. Out in trucking. I got another banger too. Because like I tell y'all, man, it take me time to edit and record this shit. And I appreciate if y'all at least just watch my shit. Young Pharaoh.
Appreciate
Alien
that.
Invasion. That's a banger. 400 views.
I was trying to think of the right questions to not set him off.
Go check out Alien Invasion. Because it's a banger. Back to the video.
You know, at the same time, I cannot complain. We still did have a little fun and everything. And we had a little great experience. You know,
had experience,
it started out okay. With Otha and everything. And he even did an interview with me. I don't know if I can pull that interview up. Let me see if I can find it. He first did an interview with me when I was still with my last company. And afterwards, you know, he said he would eventually contact me back. And I was like, okay, you know, that's cool, that's what's up. Eventually him and my wife ended up talking about the company and, you know, how everything was and stuff. And all that good stuff. Like I said, we did end up going with them. And, you know, he brought the truck over and everything. Like he said, you know, we met him in person. He just seems like a cool, legit person and everything. And
yeah, in the beginning, motherfuckers seemed real cool. Real sound and fundamental. Until you really put the microscope on that nigga.
Right.
Like we doing over here at Kneeslap.
Right. And over here at Remington Big. House of my eye.
Carry on.
I did like, you know, I like how he presented himself, and I think he liked how I presented myself as well. And, you know, we sat for...
That's how everybody felt in the beginning. They liked the way he presented himself, but then as time went on,
I want to say close to a few days, almost a week or whatnot. We eventually did leave, though. We did leave eventually, but we sat for a little while, and it was kind of like boring. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can get, like, I can't find the video. I'll have to look it up in my photos, I believe. But you know, things were actually pretty decent, I could say.
Pick your head up, guy.
It started out good.
I feel bad for you too, G, but pick your motherfucking head up, gang, and talk to us, G.
If it was, I don't understand why he not pissed.
Pick your
because
fucking
he
head up. You already got
him
a ski
wife.
mask on, G. We can't see your face. We know you embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you. I feel bad for you. We trying to get your money for you, gang. Hashtag pay him. Young Pharaoh, pay these niggas. But pick your motherfucking head up when you addressing the people, gang.
Hashtag pay that man.
But I say it should have been a warning to us when this dispatcher, I can't really find the video, so I'm gonna just skip that. But there was this dispatcher. I'm gonna have to find her as well.
Red flags.
It's been a while. I didn't delete her number just in case for something like this, but she actually had left.
Nigga, shout out to my nigga. Even he got the receipts today. I kept this just in case. Nigga, it'll come to this.
After the week we were out, when we finally did leave, she had sent an invoice to them requesting her pay, and you know, she was worried about that, and her name was Deandra, and I'm not gonna, you know, show her.
So here's another person. Hashtag pay her. Red flag number 1. This nigga Young Pharaoh didn't pay his dispatcher Deandra.
Right.
I should.
But all right, y'all. That's where I gotta stop it at. I heard my wife just call me in there. That's why I wasn't saying nothing. But all right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 o'clock, to finish this off. And y'all got an extra hour, so that's 3 hours automatic tomorrow. We'll go from there. I'ma holla at y'all. I appreciate everybody that came by and supported, and I appreciate y'all for not trolling in the chat, because I know some of y'all wanted to say some smart shit to Beestinger. I know some of y'all wanted to say some shit, and I saw a couple of y'all too. So, all right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.